Hey, what's up, everyone? Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Heliopsychosis podcast. This is your host, Vikka Draziv, guys. From where am I tuning in tonight? Uh, Maybe some another part of Antarctica. Yeah, you guys might be thinking, where is Vikka going with all this? Right? Today we get again the very provocative title, right? Secrets from Beyond Antarctica. Right? So where am I going with this? Yeah. So to understand, I want to give a example first, right? That in 2012, the Mayans were saying that it's going to be the end of the world, right? Did the world really end, or it was just ending and beginning of another cycle, right? More than end of the world, right? People have been following this. You could call the pulse of the earth from a very long time, right? So before 2012, the Earth was more or less vibrating on 6 to 7 hertz, right? The Earth has a frequency, the Earth has a vibration, right? We all saw what happened before 2012, right? So the next cycle was in 2021, and it was like almost 14 or something hertz, right? Don't get me on the exact numbers, but just more or less for an idea that you guys can understand, right? So the earth is vibrating on a higher frequencies, right? More and more. And from 2021 to now, it's jumped more than 200, right? What I mean to say is that every living thing needs to connect to that vibration with the earth. If not, it's gonna be staying behind, right? We all know how the things are going right now, from especially 2021. Everything is more fast. It's the vibration, the frequency of the earth that is going higher, and we need to keep up with it. If not, we're gonna be part of the other earth that doesn't exist anymore, right? So it's time for us to look beyond, right? Not just get stuck in that imaginary prison and the same thing. And we have done and showed that the earth is flat, the earth is level. Yeah, people don't want to believe that we have a model. We don't only have a analog model, we have an electromagnetic model, right? We have the digital model, and the globe have nothing, right? So it's time to go beyond to understand, because everything happens for a reason, right? So whatever this TFE bullshit was, is one of the main reason is this, right? It's all about hiding the disclosure. So if you are on that frequency and level with the earth, you are going to see the things beyond the cognitive distance that they have given us and made us be in, right? So that and much more, I do have a lot to show tonight too. I did show two Timelapse last time, right? The sun doing really, really amazing things. And today also I've got some amazing more things from the beyond, right? So get your popcorn, get your split wine, whatever coffee makes you comfortable, and let's jump in to this today's amazing journey, if you want to call it, right? So let's say hello to my brother and co-host Gene, all the way from New York. Hey, brother, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Vikka, how you doing, man? I like that intro, man. You talk about the new vibration that we're all in and under and coexisting with. Yeah, I get a great experiences from the ether world, bro. And I'll tell you a really quick one. So I'm working on these different designs and how to display a couple things. And couple of 10 days, 2 weeks ago, this idea came to me, just boom, a flash out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my God, that's it. And I worked on it and I reproduced it just the way I saw it in my head, and it worked flawlessly. It had no chance, it had no choice but to work, right? and I'm like, wow, this is great. And I still need to tweak it a little bit and perfect it. And then I realized that I was already working on that a year ago, and I got stuck on it. And I was like staring at it, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting lost in this, and I'm going nowhere. I got to put this down and let my mind take over and let my mind find the answer for me. And that's what happened, guys. So I would say, guys, I would encourage anybody to try that with themselves. That if you're stuck on an answer for something, put it down intentionally and let your mind do the work. And I bet you a lot of you have already done that though. But if you haven't, I would try, man. It's a good way to talk to yourself, you know? So yeah, bro. Where I was fascinated, pretty captured with that mountain behind you too, Vikka. Bro, that's pretty cool looking, man. Yeah, look at that. That's great, man. Like I want to go visit places like that, but I'm like I developed an allergic reaction to the cold. I friggin' hate the cold, man. If anything I hate, it's the cold. So that's why I like bury myself mentally in the winters. I've always done that, so maybe it's just a natural reflex to all of this, you know. But hey, welcome everybody. I don't mean to not say hi. I'm sorry, kind of going off on a tangent. Hi everybody in the chat. Welcome again. I'm looking forward to see what you got, Vikka. That's a really cool picture behind you, though, man. Very different from the Antarctica we've been being shown lately from the last excursion they went on.
Oh yeah, as I said, bro, it's everything happens for a reason. Like this fakery has made us look into more, and things are coming out, right? So absolutely, we're gonna jump in tonight, and we're gonna skin this more beyond like what is and could be happening, right? There's so much. It's not just one thing could say, oh, this might be happening. There are different sources have been saying the same thing, not from now, from hundreds of years ago, right? So absolutely, we're gonna go in tonight that, and let's get our other co-host, our star from the mechanical realm too. Aloha from Florida. How are you, Keith?
Hey, Vika. Hey, Gene. Good to be with you for a few minutes. I got to go back to a kid's birthday party here in a minute. But yeah, Vika, you're absolutely right. This TFE fakery has allowed us to look deeper into things and figure more things out. It's also caused millions more people to look into flat Earth. So thank you to them for helping the truth grow. This is just absolutely backfiring on them. It's also showing people who claim to be spiritual, which are following government approved religions, to try to back TFE. And I'll say here, like I've said several times on the TikTok lives, the only thing worse than an atheist denying science is a Christian denying the Bible and denying science. And that's what you have to do if you're going to continue the belief that you were brainwashed with, that the earth is a spinning wet rock in outer space. We just had a little conversation on Professors Live a few minutes ago with somebody totally hung up on the word claim. You're claiming the earth is flat. I said, no, sir. Try to understand. We are observing the earth is flat. We are observing the earth is stationary. We are observing the luminaries moving through our sky. You're claiming the earth is curved. You're claiming that the earth is rotating and revolving. And you're claiming that we are moving all these different directions, different speeds all at the same time. So if you can provide some evidence for us, that would be great. Meanwhile, the burden of proof is going to remain on you because we're just making the observations. You're making the claims. So I'll hang out for a few minutes, but then I'll watch the rest of the podcast tomorrow. Love you guys.
Yeah, bro, I heard some part of that. Yeah, these people are so just blinded. Yeah, they just come to parrot there on their debates on lives without nothing. They want to tell us the same shit we've been listening for more than a decade, right? Nothing new, nothing, no solid contra argument, just denial, just nah. Absolutely, brother. So yeah, let's get this started. So before I put in the link for the people to join in, I'm just gonna play something, and during that time, I'll share the link so that people can jump into, and we will start the party. All right.
24-hour sun. The stormy's mass shifty, master mason tricking, they came looking risky. Flat earth of these skies, a role they perfected just to claim Antartica, a tale misdirected. Action he shouts with his phone in his hand. Coordinates pop up, yeah we in the land. Recorded maybe, no single shot proof. The footage too clean, no weather aloof. I applied for the trip, but my inbox stayed dry. Meanwhile he's out there, yo, who's this guy? Fake it till you make it, reverse Uno card. 15 years of research, but the truth hits hard. Shadows and smoke, yeah, the details collide. Antarctica secrets, they stay worldwide. Shadows stretch long, but I peeped the breath. One puff of white mist, then nothing was left. Cold as Antarctica, he said with a grin. But I saw the vape hidden under his skin. He hit that inhale, camera rolling clean. Exhale, look staged like a Hollywood scene. Blow believers yelling the air's too dry, but contradictions pile, why even try? Snow's disturbed, but his steps don't stick. Green screen flooring, a cinematic trick. Fake it till you make it, reverse Uno card. 15 years of research, but the truth hits hard. Shadows and smoke, yeah, the details collide. Antarctica secrets, they stay worldwide. Yo, I zoomed in tight on the green screen pocket. Logos on his jacket, globe signs unlock it. He grabs fake snow from the edge of the floor. Put the truck in the back, yo, what's that for? Driving through mountains, then poof, it's gone. A hidden driveway or a masterful con. Artificial sun pattern sitting in the files. Lighting up Antarctica with studio style. Where's the sun filter? Where's the zoom shot? All we got is CGI and a melting plot. Now did he call every country and ask what they saw? Dark skies, bright sun, or a cover-up flaw? Meanwhile I'm here, building plans in my mind while he fakes his trip, leaving logic behind. He flexed his phone but no global sync. Did the sun even rise or did the footage shrink? Emotions run high but my vision stays clear. Deciphering illusions they constructed with fear. Fake it till you make it, reverse Uno card. 15 years of research but the truth hits hard. Shadows and smoke, yeah, the details collide. Antarctica secrets, they stay worldwide. So next time you tell me my hours are waste, look close at his footage, how fake is the taste? Studio setups, shadows misaligned. Logic takes patience, let's rewind and find. You jump to conclusions while I dig through lies. 15,000 hours got me eagle-eyed. Fake breath, fake steps, yo, the scene's a mess. Truth's an expedition, not a studio test. Globe or flat, the real question's this: who controls the footage? What truth did we miss? So next time you watch, keep your focus and frame. Master Masons play chess in the shadowy game. 24-hour sun or artificial light. Antarctica secrets hide in plain sight.
Alrighty, yeah, flat earthers are really creative people, yeah. With amazing vibration and music, like the truth, right? If you feel it, you can feel it, right? So let's say hello. There's another caller we have here. First caller, Mikey. Let's say hello first before we continue to Mikey 2. Mikey, how are you doing?
Absolutely wonderful. How about yourself?
Awesome here. We're all trying to see what's happening. Yep.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. I just I'm trying to get onto some streams here, showing some people some of the work that I've done in the past few years, and I'm going to blow everybody's mind away in this stream. I will guarantee it, with all the pictures and the videos I got.
Cool.
Cool, bro. Yeah, sure. Along the way of tonight, for sure, we can try to fit in your presentation if it's not too long. Yeah, for sure. We want to see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Hang out here. No problem. You're absolutely welcome. Let's say hello to Sam. Sam,
hello.
What's up?
Good to see you. Good to be here. How are you?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, what's going on, man? Everything okay?
Everything's great, brother. Thanks, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you too.
Oh, yeah. We are ready for our next dive, right? So I was mentioning before too, right? Our Earth, our beautiful, intelligent design has different way to show our model, right? Everybody know about the Antikythera mechanism and its potentials about what it is, even though people are having a hard time to see it. It's an analog model of our Earth, right? Get it for one time and stop saying to the people that we don't have a model. That's an analog model, right? And what you see here, that's an electromagnetic model that how our realm works, right? So this video, I shared it yesterday, right? On my Facebook page. You know how many in 24 hours, just how many views got just, 95,000 views
Nice.
in 24 hours. The people are waking up from the bullshit. That's what I'm saying. If you are resonating on the frequency of the earth, you have to, right? You have to go beyond, right? Don't people might think, what happened to Vikka is speaking about frequency and vibration and this it's nothing new age, and this is the part of us, right? Our energy, right? Our etheric connection with this earth. When we disconnect is when there is imbalance and confusion and lost, right? This is what some of the gatekeepers are doing, is to keep most of us lost. Even if people want to go in the right direction, is to purposely create misconceptions, conceptualizing things that is not true, right? So this video, I'll play it, right? Yep, that's a graphite, right? Working on magnets and moving, right? The diamagnetic has a diamagnetic property, that graphite, and it's moving on the magnetic as a track, right? Very similar to what's happening above, right? It's just a way of showing how this realm could be working, the electromagnetics, the diamagnetics, right? Different frequencies and energies, like interactions between them, like push and pull, right? So, yeah,
That's great,
almost
Vikka.
95,000 views until maybe when we finish this podcast, maybe it reaches 100,000 views. People seeing this divine creation, right? So I don't know if I mentioned this also, that last week, or yeah, I think Kyle Adams did a poll on top 10 flat out channel on Facebook, right? I don't know if I mentioned, if I did mention, sorry, I'm going to mention again because it's not such a bad thing. Like, it's something good, right? So top 10, I was put at number 11, right? On top 10 Facebook flat earth channel, right? So the thing is, from the top 10, two were Spanish channels. So if you don't count them, I'm on maybe they count me at number 8 on Facebook. That's, I think I could call it an achievement kind of way, right? Even though my page, in comparison with the followers with those top 10, if we compare it, my traffic and views are much more higher than even the ones having more subscribers than me in that top 10. So yeah, I'm quite quite glad about that. And also, I want to give quick shout out to John Thor and Mr. Mark Sargent for uploading the supercut of Flatten the Curve. So, absolutely. Guys, anything you guys want to add before we continue?
Bro, I want to say congratulations on that, man. That little short you just put on is really super cool, bro. Magnets there's a lot of answers in magnetism in this world. So I really enjoyed that, and congratulations on getting that short out on Flatten the Curve, bro. That's still one of my favorites, and still one of my favorite go-tos for people. So definitely psyched for you, bro. Congratulations, man.
Oh yeah, bro. Slowly and steady, right?
Yeah.
Number 11 is still real good, Vikka. Real good. I recommend Flatten the Curve in the Mechanical Realm multiple times every day. As I say, they are both death blows for the globe religion, or the blue ball religion, like I call it. But yeah, I bet you they do that poll again, you'll be up to number 1 or 2 or 3. Just more people are going to come to know those documentaries because they're just so good. I mean, the one with the pilots, Flatten the Curve. That's one of the main arguments we get from Globers. Well, planes have to use their, just, I don't want to get into all the stuff that they regurgitate because we know the truth. But when you have a documentary with commercial and military pilots proving the Earth is flat, some of them with decades of experience in the military and with all kinds of different aircrafts, and then you have a globe zealot who has to say, well, nuh-uh, because I know another pilot who says the Earth is round. So we get a lot of nuh-uhs and a lot of yeah buts from the Globers. Yeah, but, well, the Earth is flat. Well, yeah, but it's not flat. Their cognitive dissonance is on full display when I bring up Flatten the Curve in the Mechanical Realm, which 90% of them or 95% of them have no idea what the Antikythera mechanism is. So thank you for your work, Vikka.
Well, yeah, brother, everybody together, as I said, we all made it together. The Mechanical Realm and Flatten the Curve is a group effort. That's it. I didn't do nothing. It was supposed to happen, and it did happen. And whatever happens in the future is going to be the same thing. It's just the energy, the frequency, and the vibration we put together, the goodwill, right, for the truth. Then it manifests. Absolutely, brother. It goes far away. The algorithms goes really, really far in the cosmos, right? And for a very long time, it's going to be for a very long time. Absolutely, brother. Credit goes to each and every one of us from both the documentaries on the scene and behind the scene. Absolutely. So before we get into that beyond stuff, for sure, we want to address a few things about the fakery, what's going on. So we will continue a bit here. Some maybe new things to look at about the fakery.
I wanted so badly for it to be true. I really did. But, as it turns out, the entire final experiment is riddled with inconsistencies. Did they really venture to Antarctica and capture the elusive 24-hour sun? Or was it all an elaborate studio hoax? The evidence is shaky at best. Stick with me as we break it down. Here are the top 10 blunders that expose the truth. 1. Stretching sun. 2. Wrong altitude.
This is about 23.5 degrees, yet the sun keeps climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing in elevation and climbing and climbing and climbing.
3. Strange shadows.
The final non-experiment with these goobers.
Guys, this was, many people wanted to discard this. The angel of light made this very beginning, and people wanted to just say, no, this is that. But this, I will say it again, shout out to Angel of Light. This is also one of our absolute TFE killer because it's just shows that it's a very, very local light source. Really. Right? So that's a good one, Angel.
Who are in a studio with shadows changing directions. Look at McToon's shadow. Look where it starts off from. Look where it ends up. It flips. I'm sorry, but isn't the sun meant to be 93 million miles away?
4. No footprints.
Here come some individuals, nice shadows. Okay, they don't seem to be leaving footprints though. Wherever they walk, wherever they dance.
5. Green screen usage.
And there's this weird, it's as if this was done in a video editor, right? So they green screened or they removed a color.
6. Breath in Antarctica.
Who is really working in Antarctica in December? This is what their breath looks like.
7. Upside down compass.
North, south, you see there? North and south.
8. Parallax issue. 9. Studio evidence.
Okay, first thing you're going to see is these mountains. They jump to the left.
If they were really outside and not in a studio, we should see or hear the effect of wind on their bodies or microphones. And if you pay attention to where the background and foreground meet in footage from the final experiment, particularly the 24-hour sun time-lapse, it seems we are seeing where the digital backdrop ends and the studio floor begins.
10. Solar flare.
There. Wow, look at that. Right in line with each other, right over the same mountain.
What's the chance of having the exact same cloud, the exact same shape, the exact same spot 24 hours later?
And besides that, what do we know about Will Duffy?
We finally get to my conclusion on the matter of lying and deception, and that is this. After carefully looking at both sides of the debate, and after taking a very deep dive into everything I could possibly find in Scripture regarding lying and deception, I have come to the conclusion that neither lying nor deception are inherently immoral. If that wasn't clear, sometimes a lie or deceit are not only necessary, but they are the right thing to do.
Here's your boy Will Duffy, the final experiment. Here's Will Duffy's logo. Here's Will Duffy's logo. Here's Will Duffy's logo upside down. Symbolism will be their downfall, and those with eyes to see it can see right through it.
There it is. Perfect. Clear as day. Look, there's the line right there. There's your tripod. There goes the line. And there it goes. There it goes, guys. Yeah. Those guys are lying to you. Definitely.
This is the thing, right? That was just 10 of the things, and there are many more, right? Mountain Gate and Shadow Gate, and so many things more, right? This whole screen thing is a part in itself, right? With the stitching and the projection and the, right? So it just goes on, right? So there's a few things more where you can see that there's a problem there.
The playback speed.
This is from Kevin. Shout out to Kevin.
And so you slow down the playback speed, and then you come back around when the truck is there, and you hit play. And then the Stooges get in the truck, and then the truck is going to leave, and then you see at what point is it just a blur, just an orange speck, You know, it happens so quick. It would be really hard for us to tell, you know, if and when they were splicing the truck in. Okay? And again, you do this. You don't need me to do this. You don't need to see how a standard camera captures mountain range. It doesn't capture it as a hoop, right? It's a mountain range. So that would be a mountain range. It would have a straight line, but they're using a 360 camera and has a hoop. So right here is this other seam that comes along here because there is a break. And whatever this object is here, and I'm looking at it at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So this object hits that reflection, and it disappears below this line here. So there's an artifact here that's not below.
So you see, it's just there exactly where that line is supposed to be. Like, it's just literally showing that it's two different, totally projection. Like, it's not just a cutting of the same thing continuing. It's totally a different layer there. This is what it's showing if we are digging more deeper about this same thing, right? So that is what is happening there.
Below this line. So if this is on the ceiling, that's the ceiling video. This is the lower video. Here's the seam in the screen, and then you have these guys running around inside of the studio. Who knows? You know, again, this is not about me definitively saying, "Oh, I know exactly what happened, bro. Trust me." I don't know what happened, bro. All I can tell you is this is the worst possible footage to use if you wanted to prove that you were on the up and up. Okay, because here's this seam. If they wanted to introduce or remove the sun at any point when it was going down to dusk, you never see dusk. That's what they claim at the 24-hour sun in the north, is the sun is low on the horizon, but it's like dusk. You never have dusk anywhere in their footage. So that's a problem. Let's just bring the quality back up again. Let's go to 26K or 21, whatever it is. I don't actually have that. And then, you know, you attempt to zoom in, and there's just a limit to the zoom, right? Because the quality of the base footage is really poor. And then you're going to see, you know, here is their roadway. So here's a road, there's a seam. Here's a road that runs across that allegedly you're going to see vehicles enter on and off of here over this road, and then it squiggles along the mountain, and then they kind of disappear off here into the horizon. Okay, that's crazy, and that's why you would use this. Oh, there it is. Here it comes. So right here, something is entering the screen. Oh, I got it at a good time. I think we're going to get to see some vehicle come into the picture here. Maybe the snowmobile.
This is the thing. It's just a small clip from Kevin's. You can watch the whole. It's I think half an hour. He did. Like, it's true, right? Why these people like? If you zoom in, even with the highest quality, you just zoom in on the mountain and it's totally getting blurred out, right? If you take a good high quality, even video image, you can really zoom in, right, without losing the quality. This has been done purposely so that the people don't look into it, right? Even at the highest quality, you just zoom in, that's nothing. And it's just like everywhere, right? And why the hell these people have to use a 360 camera, right? If we are the ones who are always avoiding the fisheye lens. You're going to provide us a proof of fisheye lens, right? A scientific observation. For sure, we know why it's done like that, right? So before we continue, I just have a short opinion about up to now what's happening. Anybody wants to, but keep it short, keep it simple, and go ahead. Anyone?
I'm good, bro. I'm amazed at all this.
Mikey, go ahead. We haven't heard from your part.
Oh, yeah.
Any opinion about TFE? Like
Yeah.
short
Not a problem.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the one thing I want to talk about is it's not in that video, but when McToon walks out of the office there, the sun's behind him and the lamp post, and the sun literally blinks out behind that post, and it's not even visible. And I did that
we saw that.
experiment outside a week ago. Yeah, and that never happens in real life, in reality. So yeah, everything's just garbage. I don't even know how they even got away with this. It's crazy, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Sam.
Well, I'm not too technical. I like to understand the spirit of these people, and I want to understand what they have in mind, to do all this. And somehow, I believe that the picture that we have of Duffy preaching into an empty church, it's exactly what these people are doing. This whole globe theory, this whole thing is like, these people are preaching into an empty church. They're preaching like, into emptiness. It's nothing. They create nothing. They fake. They making fakeries. It's all empty. So there's nothing positive coming out of all they do. So I want to understand that the sick mind, that the degenerate minds, to be able to, to do all these things. This is what I'm thinking about. This is interesting to me to see how degenerate those people are. Know how to fight them, how to destroy them. That's why I'm more focused on that. That's all.
Oh yeah.
That's just
Hello, are you there?
people.
Yeah, I'm here, Vikka.
Yeah. Any thoughts till now?
Yeah, it's just, the more you watch this stuff, like I think I said last week, the more I see it, the faker it looks. And it's weird because, I'm on the TikTok lives almost every day for a little while here and there. And the first week or two, you had a bunch of people coming in saying, oh, the 24-hour sun, that kills flat Earth. The last week or two, we haven't had many of those. And the last one that came in that I actually talked to said, yeah, it's faker than hell. What do you want to know, bro? It's faker than the moon landings. It's faker than a Tesla in space. It's faker than rovers on Mars. It's fake. What else do you want to know? The video footage that we got from them doesn't look like any other video footage of a 24-hour sun in the north. It doesn't look like any of the video footage of the very few that come from Antarctica, which those didn't even really start until about 2017, I think. But there was no 24-hour sun filmed in 2010, 2005, the 1990s. I mean, military bases or government bases down there for decades and decades, and none of them have ever even reported or definitely not recorded a 24-hour sun. And yet they want us to believe that globe zealots, what I would call paid shills, went to Antarctica with a pastor that says it's okay to lie and we're supposed to trust a video that we got from them. No, this is falling flat on its face. I guess I could say it's falling flat on the flat Earth. They haven't proven anything. One of my other friends who works with this technology says that a 360 camera is basically virtual reality technology, and you would never go to a crime scene with virtual reality technology to gather evidence of reality. He said it's absolutely absurd that they would use that type of camera or equipment, but I guess that's part of the fakery, is using cameras that are going to have problems or issues. But yeah, the more I look at it, the more I watch it, the faker it looks. And like I said earlier at the beginning, I think this is just going to backfire on them more and more, and flat Earth just keeps growing and exploding.
Well, actually, I believe they proved something. They proved many things. They proved, first of all, how degenerate they are, how stupid they are. And this is one of the things they proved. But they also proved that they know that the Earth is flat. Because by faking all this, so they know it's flat.
Damage control. It's going horrible.
They have to know it's flat. So they agree with us that it's flat because, they have to work hard to fake it. So, what are these people? What are these people? Who the hell are these people? Where do they come from? Who made them? This is crazy. This is nuts. So that's interesting.
Yeah. Maybe it's like, they had the technology and they destroyed it, and it was a painful process to build it back.
Yes,
Mhm.
maybe.
Dang, that's a
Yeah,
good one, Gene. That's a
FE,
good one.
Iron FE in the chat is saying there's no date stamps, no time stamps. There's literally
right.
nothing. We're coming up on 2 months, and we still have almost nothing. So yeah, it's more than suspicious. It's just outright.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, before we continue, I just want to thank the people in the chat, guys. If you're first time here, do hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, the lines are open. Jump in anytime you guys want. Say hello or whatever you want to add in. We'll love it. And yes, RG, a quick short one. Your opinion till now. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, brother? Thank y'all, man. Gene, what's up? Everybody on the panel.
Hey,
My
buddy, what's up, man?
thoughts or what I believe to be true. Because man, dude, yeah, the more this is why I was here last week, man. Because and why I keep returning, brother. You Vika, bro. You guys are doing the same thing I'm thinking, man. Just come together, grown man stuff. Let's get the truth out. Let's try to intervene with our children being fried, you know, whatever this technology, this Google 360, like that's the first thing I thought of when I looked at this. I was like, man, dude, I feel like I'm on Google Earth, like zooming in and trying to get the little man down and, you know, the glitches and whatever. Yeah, why do they have to use this kind of technology? Why was it in a certain circular formation? If they were in nature, man, would this be some nice technology to have to fool some flat earthers, man? And if that's one of the truths that everyone's seeing, but yeah, tell the truth. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking, bro, tell the truth, man. Let's like I said last week, man. I don't know, right? And I don't know exactly if the technology close to the firmament would act like this, and you could really project some high quality stuff. Maybe, like other people are saying, maybe possibilities. But let's just talk about it and get it out there, man. I appreciate the space, what you're doing, the ideas. Respect each other, man. Let's just stand tall, man, with the truth. Yeah. Let's go.
Alrighty, so yeah, let's continue, guys. And anyone who, when we are not speaking, do mute your mic, right?
Yeah.
So, alrighty, we'll continue.
You should do this. You know, go out into this footage and see if you think this is legit. I see this whole horizon is really kind of crazy. Even in this is the highest resolution right here. Again, because this is a fisheye lens, you kind of see the curvature, right? You know, curving out from here, and then you have the sun as the light source over here, and you know, us trying to make heads or tails of this to prove or disprove the footprints and all the other stuff, they may be just a red herring, because all they needed to prove is the sun is in the sky for 24 hours and use the best cameras possible with the least questionable video footage, right? I mean, that's what I would be looking for. Video capture with the least possibility of somebody going, come on, bro, you can't travel past.
Yeah, it looks so fake, so static, right? Even in a time lapse, right? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Well, the shadows don't even look like they're supposed to be the right colors, are they? You know?
Oh yeah, they're totally blue.
It's all
I
blue.
did we did. I showed a few things from some different footages from Antarctica, right? So they have just abused the blue chroma right from the beginning to make these effects, and yeah.
This tripod, because now you're into studio land, right? So anything like from them through here could be, you know, when they blend in the studio, you know, so they're in the studio with this fake snow, and then beyond it is the video capture of when somebody actually did go down to Antarctica and capture the sun along the horizon. There's no way for me to tell what time of day this is, what time, like, that we're claiming this is December through January. I can't tell anything about this from here. And here's where the sun comes into this really wacky area. Let me just speed it up for you a little bit. Again, but you know, you do it.
And you know what's the best part? Because I was speaking with Kevin too, right? Because I think there was a video out of somebody from Union Glacier showing the eclipse. I don't know if anybody of you saw it, but there were some people sharing it. It's also a 360 camera, but you can see the shadows. The shadows are black. The shadows are not converging. It's crazy, man. These people are.
Yeah, Vika, there's something else I did just a few days ago is I went and looked at as many videos as I could find of the last 2 or 3 years of the what is it, the Arctic Marathon or the Antarctic Marathon. There's a couple of them. I think there's one in October, November, then another one in December, like the day before they allegedly filmed this. And there is zero video, there are zero pictures of a sun behind Mount Rossman. There's one that says creator so and so, like somebody created the image and it's got a big sun halo or sun dog around the sun. But other than that one that was a created image by someone, I didn't see any other video or pictures anywhere of the sun behind that mountain.
Oh yeah, bro. It's not difficult, bro. Anybody can just go and start looking, and it's like you can just see the obvious. Oh yeah, bakery. So yeah, do check that out too. Eclipse from mountain glaciers from this Union Glacier camp. There are videos there, and you will see how the shadow is just parallel, right? So we continue.
I do have a question or inquiry right quick
Yeah, go
before
ahead.
we get to the video. So you know, when you mess with the saturation, the hues, and stuff like that, you can see the gradient, right, of whatever may be at the far edges, like a gaseous wise. You know, you can see these lines though, but as that sun warps and bends, I mean the depth of what we would consider information, right? No matter what kind of camera, it can only render so fast. So our eyes and our brains probably work in the same way. We're trying to render down this huge information field, right? And I know I'm kind of going off in the weeds, but you know, compared to technology or an interactive technology, nonetheless, like what a headset would amount to, right? So, like you said, the highest quality even kind of looks, even if it is just the edge of a opening, and then you know you go back a little bit further on that horizon, and it's just an opening in the mountains. I mean, you could say what you want, but when it comes down to it, man, the information is what we're trying to observe, like from this technology, but from our perspective. You know what I mean? With our own eyes. So it's an in-depth thing that you could say this, or just like things that you know you can interchange on maps or whatever, different styles. So you know what I mean? All this information can be noticed, but it's when you start messing with the levels that are unnatural to us, we're going to notice every nook and cranny. And that seam, when that guy, whoever did that, and put his finger on the screen and traced that stitch there, dude, that felt like when I first found out about flat Earth, like my heart got erratic. Like I'm like, whoa, okay, let me slow down and really view this from,
Yeah, brother,
you know,
it's just too
yeah.
obvious. Just now, if you see there's a couple of minutes before on the same video, you can see that there's a different projection in itself. It's not just a normal stitch of a camera lens of the same part of the sky. It's not like that. It's just a totally other kind of layering there. That is the problem. That is why they have no way out from this. And especially and trying to go and smudge it later is also like being like red-handed, right? Doing manipulating data, right? And why is it not higher quality, right? It's because of this that the people cannot really go and pick it apart, right? You're claiming 8 4K and terabyte.
Yeah.
You freaking cannot even zoom on the mountain
Yeah.
with
I hear you.
clarity.
I hear you. But
Dude,
keep
yeah,
in
go and
mind
look
though,
for just
spatial.
images. Yeah, just go and see an images, just images, not, and you will see how the quality of the way you can zoom on things on these kind of
Right.
geography, right? It has to be
Yeah.
much more crystal clear,
Can I
right?
tell you
If there
something?
was no cloud.
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
go
say
ahead,
one
keep it
thing.
short, and yeah.
Yeah, I will. I will. I will. So what would have been smart is if these guys put a or not a 360 cam, but a regular 100 millimeter, like flat across the middle kind of zenith. They should have did the same timing of another camera, but pointed straight up a 90-degree zenith, and then match those angles up like through however kind of technology you could with synchronizing that, and then check it, and see what that scene really did in the sky. So, you got to get a lot more minds together when you take a trip like this and not be so rash about it. You know what I mean? And try to brainstorm of things to do so you're not sleep deprived and all whatever these guys said. I get it. Maybe it was jammed in, but they had a year to prepare, man, and it all seemed a little suspect. You're right.
Well, that's my question. What do you think? How much time do you think it took them to do those, that fakery? Did it take like, like 6 months, a year, or did they do it on a hurry, like like in a couple of days? How much time did it take for them to pull that off? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, could be just a last minute freaking project to screw everybody, Globers and flat earthers, everybody on the bandwagon, these people, and just make shit up. Could be possible, but the real people who are controlling this narrative might be working from a very long time.
Yeah,
Long
that's what I
time could
believe.
be a decade to get
Yes,
these people in the scene,
that's what I believe.
right? It's too obvious. Yeah. Before, yeah, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead,
just
Sam.
I agree with what you said. The plan is old. It took a long time to plan that out, but to make that footage, I believe it was quickly. They did it on a hurry.
Oh yeah, that is why it's the fuck. That is why it's the screw ups. That's why you can see the fakery, same like anything from NASA,
So
right?
that
I want to, now that you're speaking about this, I'm going to mention one thing, right? There are a lot of people here in the chat and also who watched my video and been seeing my things from a very long time, and I'll tell you, I never ever called out any flat earthers, even though I wouldn't have agreed with what different people were saying. I never did, right? So why am I at that point right now that I have to call out? Because you could see the fakery. There's a point where the people can just be like and keep things to itself, right? Even though we were seeing the fakery, but this thing has become so obvious and so fake, people have to call out and say what the problem is. Not everybody's going to shut up, right? So don't think that Vikka out of nowhere he started calling these people out. So what I mean is this is a very long time plan, project plan. I was mentioning this from the right start, right? This is a very good planned project. That's why these people were placed in here to make this happen, right? So if the people are freaking blind to not see it, and many want to go, yeah, that there is a definitely 24-hour sun rotating 360, not sunlight in Antarctica, is creating more. That's really creating division, not because we are trying to call out, right? Why shouldn't the people call out? We were always calling out anything we saw the fakery in, right? We even call out our own flat out differences to each other. Why not? Because, right?
Yeah, man.
Sure, and all kinds of
I
things. The
mean, if you
moon,
don't,
the sun. There's plenty of stuff we don't have a solid conclusion on.
yeah, I agree. Grown men should question things, no doubt about it, brother. If you've been in this movement long enough, man, you'll notice that something happened right here around 7 years, 8 years, man, and while they put all these towers in, who knows what kind of frequencies are right above our head, all over us, right? And
bro. But I'm not.
what kind of
Bro.
technology
Not to
is,
cut you, Arjun,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not because of frequencies that we are going crazy and calling it out. These people are doing same fakery and stupidity like NASA. NASA ain't doing ain't amazing science.
Exactly.
It's doing stupidity. That's why we can see it. So that's why it's just stupidity, so the people can see it. And the people who don't want to call out for whatever reason is their problem. Here we have a person here, 2 super chats, but he doesn't want to believe. Thanks for the super chat, Black Morbidity, obese, yeah, non-binary, deaf. Oh, holy crap! Right, trans. All right, I'm not even going to say that. She was saying before, what was she saying before? Right? Do you guys feel stupid making fake conspiracy based on how you don't understand how camera work? Oh yeah, that's why we were digging in it, and this is what is coming out. It's not a stitching. People wanted them to believe that it's a stitching, right? It's done in the age of AI with 360 camera with curved lenses to flat earthers. Good luck. Good luck with that.
That's funny.
And then your second super chat says, why are you guys becoming delusional? Because there is a 24-hour sun. I tell you, they have created more division and confusion about this whole topic about 24-hour sun than before. If people want to believe that there's a 24-hour, for sure the globers want to believe there's a 24-hour sun because they think the earth is a globe. No, they are in delusion, because if you really see, that's not possible on a globe, right? On flat earth, it might be possible, right? Maybe it's possible, right? Maybe not a 24-hour sun, maybe 24-hour daylight, right? Some light phenomena happening here and there. We still can show it, right? But the globe cannot. So I think there's a big delusion that these people. So this is the reason the globers want that people believe in flat earthers believe in 24-hour sun. Then there are flat earthers who wants the rest of the flat earthers to believe in a 24-hour sun. Right? Why? more confusion, right? Because we know exactly there is no science behind this shit, what they're trying to give us.
No science
There is
at all.
absolutely no science. It's more entertainment. It's more Hollywood, right? Camera tricks, mirrors, smokes and mirrors. Yes, technology, AI, 360 cams, lenses, right? Chroma key, AI,
Yeah, and
edition.
not to forget lasers, man. That you know, we already know there's multiple different types of things above our head, right? That can do these things with microwaves. We know that. So who knows what they can do where and when, right? With those kind of
Well,
technologies.
but the thing is, if they have such a high technology, they sure don't know how to use it, because it's so it's a fiasco what they did with all that technology. So I don't know if they have
Right,
really
right,
like technology. I don't think so. I think that those
right.
people
Okay.
like they gave the best they could give, and believe me, there's no much technology behind that. It's just like, I don't know. It's just they're sick people. I wonder how could we judge them if we had to take these people in court one day and judge them for what they did? Like, with what could we charge them? Like, because this is a crime,
Crimes
Push,
against
Yeah,
humanity.
yeah, crimes
actually,
again.
the only one to judge is the one from above, right? But we have to be also a little bit discernment in ourselves, right? To see and separate things, right? That's why we have always been given a will and a choice. But if we are blind and just following things blindly, we are going to be in a loophole for the time the people or the controller want us to be there, right? Same like the pseudoscience, that they can just jump and change things like as if nothing happened, right? Today is a sphere, tomorrow is a pear, and day after tomorrow is going to be, right? This is what flat earth is not about, that, right? And how we are going to it's not that we never wanted to tell these people. I think a lot of people, our community, wanted to see the truth. Right?
Yeah.
There are things out that these might people even were not freaking. Let's continue. All right, let's continue.
Hey, yeah, I want. Oh, you changed the picture. Never mind.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was looking at the two tripods and a couple of things in this past video. Where can you get those two tripods?
At any
First,
point
I was wondering
when it
what
was
that big
going down
circle
to
is.
dusk.
That big circle in the ground, like what is that big circle dent that looks like a crater on the moon?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
then
saw that too.
right, like what
You're
is that?
fascinated with the moon, bro. No,
But it
That was
does
the
that. Look
track,
like
I
maybe the
think.
moon. Maybe they're on the moon.
Possibly, yeah.
Right, but then look at those two tripods look really weird, and the shadows around the tripods look very strange. If you can pull that up,
Yes,
I'll
they
point
do.
a couple things out
Oh yeah.
if you want. If not, we can skip by it. No big deal. Just
Do we know that the tripods are even real there? I'm not.
right,
Yeah.
because the one on the left only has two shadows of three legs, unless maybe two of the legs line up well,
That
or
one.
it
That
just
one,
didn't.
Gene. You mean these
Yeah,
two?
this one. Go further to the left though, so the tripods are more on the right.
Oh, it's a video. I'm not playing that. It's a part of a video. So yeah,
All
maybe
right.
it
So when that
zooms
comes
by
up,
itself.
when
Yeah.
we can see more of what's on the left here, like it just looks weird. The shadow of the tripod on the left seems to go over a hump, but it stays straight. It doesn't show any deviation
There's
in the structure. You know what I mean? It
and
like
there's
it
no
looks like it's hitting a
shadow.
flat ground. Yeah, it's coming
Did
up.
you notice that?
I'm sorry. What's
No,
that?
the tripod to the left, there's no shadow. Do you see a shadow like going left?
You can,
Or
but watch what the shadow crosses.
okay,
You might. I only see two shadows of the legs, but like I said, two of them could be in lines. It only looks like two.
just a bunch of footsteps there. I can't really see the shadow.
But,
It just looks like a bunch of footsteps. Yeah.
And
w-
in
w-
another minute,
But go ahead.
you see the little curve there. It looks like the road. There's no. You see a little shadow there, right here, right there. It looks. That's a good spot.
There's the shadow. It was missing on the left tripod for a minute.
what are these
Those shadows,
tripods
like,
for?
unless that's pretty flat ground right there, I don't see what should be looking like the shadows that should be getting cast on those bumps in the snow there.
But what
Unless
are those
it's,
tripods for? What are they doing there? What do they hold? What do they do?
it really, I didn't notice anything on top of them.
There's nothing. What is that? Like a barbecue or something? What
I've
do they
been
do?
It's just
noticing that.
spit.
I've been yeah, so noticeable.
So I mean, and look at the curve. You see that like tire track that the first tripod, it crosses over that part right there, and it looks all flat because
hmm
the legs are straight and the shadows are straight.
Well, now we're looking straight on with the light as well. With that right tripod, we're looking straight up, so
Yep.
that shadow makes sense. All right, but then right next to it, it just jumps to the right so quick,
Right.
and that's because of the technology, I guess. That we're like it's sucking everything in. It looks like, and then spitting everything out that's far from it.
I don't really know, but the shadows just look really weird. Those shadows are kind of noticeable on a tripod, but everything else, like all the shadows on the ground, just look funny. The mountain
Well, they
has like
deviate too
no
quick, right?
shadow. Well, I'm
They,
sorry.
they deviate too quick when they're see we're looking down the barrel of these shadows, right? So our vision works as if it's the shadow that's almost touching the two-dimensional part of the screen here.
Uh-huh.
Like if they're coming up the middle, that middle tripod, it comes up all the way to the edge of that's the picture, right? That's what we're seeing. But our eye works as if it's bending the picture itself. Because we're so close to our phones or TVs. It's just the depth field. It's that depth that gives it realness, but at the same time, it in the distance,
it just shows you it's creating a bent like 360, a circle. It's so quick though, the edges come at you so quick, just like the shadows, so on and so forth. It's the photography, right? That is fooling us right now. But you know, is that what they were witnessing when they were there? No.
Yeah, right.
So our reality of what we're looking at isn't what they would see, right? The people that went. So that's why it sucks to have to take someone's word for what technology is showing us now.
It's true, and you go on vacation, you take videos, you get home and look, and you're like, wow, this don't even touch what I looked at. That's kind of a common theme, I would imagine, throughout everybody, right? Oh, pictures don't do it justice. You got to see it live.
It's like a flat map gets me excited. I don't know what that flat map looks like when I'm there, Yeah, anyway, go ahead. No.
Oh, this is definitive. They absolutely prove the sun is above the horizon. And what's funny about their footage, right? So we have the sun doing its thing against the lens. There's another guy who has allegedly a 24-hour capture of the sun, and it looks ridiculous. His looks like a picture of the sun. I'll show it to you. It's kind of funny. I'm going to pause.
All right, so I made a video about the whole final experiment.
All right, so this is the thing. I shared this video because I also resonate with this, right? And it's for the people who think, why shouldn't we question, right? This is the thing. If these people have problem that the people are questioning, they shouldn't have freaking went there, right? So I'll play this.
And I was like, oh, I didn't want to get on the whole Jaren and stuff like that, and Austin and them being shills and et cetera, and obviously bullshit, whatever. But I've seen some people on lives like Caleb, right? Not accurate and or on the up and up, right? That's bullshit. I just want everybody to know there is nobody, right, in the flat earth community, right, with a fucking straight face, brother. Because, see, that's the thing. That's the thing with me. You'll notice, brother, there's certain people that don't have me on, right, because I'm not going to play with the bullshit, right? I'm very accurate, honest, and to the point. And I don't bullshit with a lot of the stuff. It's just scientific method, repeatable experiments, base my reality. I don't have any fanboys like, oh man, I think it's dope. I'm on David Weiss's app. How dope is that? That's awesome. I thought it was cool that David Weiss very quickly was like, nah, this is a bullshit experiment. And all it has to it is nonsense. Interesting, right? And then what do you know? All we have is consistent nonsense, right? Now this sun obviously is not going to be identical to the Arctic sun, right? The 24-hour sun. But I find it very interesting, right, that as the sun got lower and higher in the sky constantly, you never saw any of the skylight. See how the sky is changing? See the different layers of colors, right? The sky stayed pitch blue, bright blue the entire, no matter how far low or close high the sky stayed bright blue, right? Weird shadow convergence where, again, if the sun's 93 million miles away, right, et cetera, you would not have the convergence, right? There are green screen issues. There are multiple issues, dude. Multiple. Not to mention the whole what's called the AI or tech when it comes to the Amazon 360 spherical, all the LED light. This is easily fakeable. That's a fucking fact. It's not even close. Like, there's no fucking, I don't know. Maybe there's a guy that, no, motherfucker. It's a fact. This is easily fakeable. So we need evidence, repeatable, demonstratable evidence. If not, why'd you go? If you didn't think you were going to be fucking challenged or questions on some nonsense, because this ain't nothing but fuck.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, he's getting heated. Hey, for good reason, right? Hey, that's like you said, you made this video to question, right? And that's the purpose.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like, makes you angry.
Does that mean like, you talked to the guy one time? You hung out with him? Who cares? I don't give a fuck if you guys.
You guys can hear it?
I can hear it, yeah. I'm laughing. He's ranting.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I was cutting out like a bit here. So You guys could hear it all the time, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, I know the guy. I've known
Oh, I don't
multiple
hear
liars.
it.
I know a lot of fucking shady
I hear it.
characters, but just because I know them don't mean they ain't fucking liars. So again, I'm not saying I know what they did and everything's bullshit. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is anyone in the flat earth community telling you not to question this, not to look into it, there's nothing fishy about it. Keep an eye on those motherfuckers. Keep a good fucking eye on those motherfuckers because that's an interesting fucking take, brother. There's nothing here that is scientific and or evidence or anything. Nothing here proves anything. It's a random experiment to create division. And oddly enough, some flat earthers that seem to find themselves, in these mockumentaries a lot, like Jeranism. I've seen other prominent flat earth accounts call him out. I disregarded. I find it odd. He's in another mockumentary. Weird. It's always this guy, interesting. I don't know. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, and, post it.
Alrighty. So I couldn't hear the half of it because I don't know what I was cutting out. So I don't know if you guys heard all the way. Did you guys hear all the way?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking true, guys. Yeah. Why shouldn't the people freaking question this?
Yeah.
Or-
Hey, question everything, Miller. Hey, question everything. Hey, I got a question though, Vika. Hey, has anyone else been to timeanddate.com and tried to find this Union Glacier camp? Because I don't know all these old maps. I can't seem to find it. And yeah, time and date don't have a place for it. Yeah, that's crazy, man. No time zone. They break the camp down. Only one American company, ALE or whatever, can take you there. Like, I choose to believe it until I can go and it ain't there. But it's just convenient. They can break it down and take it away, and that's just wild. Yeah. Where's the permanent experiments being done all the time from the permanent camps, bro? I'd like to see results from that shit because I can find some 8K video, man, of the South Pole that's a whole lot different looking than that. Yeah.
A lot, bro, and in highest quality we could imagine. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I just wanted to mention one thing because about the video we played, and we'll get to Mikey. He's been playing, waiting for us from a while. We'll get to you, Mikey.
Yeah,
I'll
no
just read
problem.
this comment. I'll
Yeah,
just
no
read
worries.
this comment one moment. The video you guys saw about questioning this taboo controversy wrote a comment on that video of mine, and he said, I like it. And then somebody named Effed Up World was asking, are you serious about this? Right. So he wrote back a comment I'd like to read about. Taboo wrote him back to Effed Up World about why not to question. He said, red flag. The TFE was led by a lying pastor who claimed that lying isn't immoral and then lied about being objective about flat earth. Further, this same pastor was facing possible financial charges which seem to have disappeared, a red flag. Jeronism was the star of a mockumentary against flat earth, is now the star again. As the saying goes, with friends like these, red flag. The entire camp at the height of tourism was cleared out, red flag. Both Jeronism and Witsit willingly participated in an obvious setup against flat earth, and both provided the sound bites to support the globe model. Right? Red flag. Jeronism and Witsit very much messed up with their directions of everything. And Jeronism even held his compass upside down. At the very least, Jeronism and Witsit are highly incompetent, even without the red flags, which are many. If I was a participant, I would want everyone to be skeptical. That's by taboo conspiracy. Also, truthers from a very long time in the flat Earth community, and
Yeah,
that's
shout
his
out to
view.
Taboo. Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So let's get to Mikey. Mikey, the stage
Yeah.
is yours.
All right,
You want
man.
to present the screen?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to share the screen. I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible. Then, but I
All
know,
right.
there's going to be 1,000 questions. I know there will be, and there's a couple
So
of people that may have seen this already, but we're going to repeat it, and some are different. And yeah,
15 minutes, brother, for you.
yeah, for sure. I'll go quick here. So I'm going to start off with some garbage from a P1000 here, P1000 video. This is not mine. This is somebody else's. I'll turn the music off. So this is the star Sirius according to the P1000, or any other digital camera that doesn't work properly. So this is what people have seen many videos of stars on David Weiss's channel and junk like that. So I'm just gonna move
That's
on to
beautiful.
what I do there. Present share screen. Sorry, I screwed up there. And so we're gonna go quickly on to what stars look like. This is what the star. I want to go back to the other one first. Let's go. This one. Here we go. Is my screen sharing there?
Yep.
Okay. Looks like a little bit of delayed there.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Is it on? I'm sharing, but it just don't see it on the stream here.
It's on a small screen to the right, so you have to expand that screen, I think. I do see a plasma-like star.
What's going on here?
Right now, I have your Mikey Smith channel up that page. Yeah. So you have to close that and send the other.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, but I don't want to show that one. Okay, well, I'll just zoom in to, there we go, play this one. Nope, not that one either. Damn.
Come on, Mike. You can find the star in the sky, but you can find a video on your computer. What is that?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. Let's do this one again here. So many. Okay, whatever. We'll play this one. Yeah, you can still see it up on top. Freaking awesome. Oh my God, Bob. This is exciting. There, see, now I can just keep moving the tripod.
Looks like a starship.
Just verifying that this is the star Sirius, like I recorded back in April. And then I'm just going to go back to here about and just recording 6-second mark where I get my picture from. So this is frame by frame, and then it right there, you can see how the frequency jumps out. So whatever the P1000 and the P900 are catching, they are recording the humidity or the moisture in the air before they get to the star. It's the actual star. This is what the bigger size stars or the bigger, brighter ones in the sky look like. Capella, Vega, Arcturus would all look like this. And,
praise God. Boy, that's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. That's beautiful. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. I just go back and forth. You can see how it goes in and out there.
Yeah, that oscillation, man, is prevalent. That breathing of the heavens. Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
like a toroidal.
Yeah, and so I was gonna
exactly
for another second or two.
Awesome. Oh my God, Bob, this is exciting. We gotta get him clear, because then we can get in closer. Like I said, when the phone just faded out, it was almost like this. Yeah, so we just got to figure that out.
Hey, hold on. Who is this man? Who is recording, please, if you don't
Yeah,
mind?
I'm recording. This is my footage. Yeah.
That's something, brother.
Yeah.
How did you feel at that moment, man? I would be joined. I'd be joined with God in that moment. Woo, that's nice.
This so there's that. So my first one, I'm gonna play my first one here. That keeps coming up. So that was the second time I've got the Star Series. I obviously repeat what I do because that's the way things happen. You gotta be able to confirm.
That's the truth, brother. Hey, thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Here's the one I wanted to show. I don't know if that's. Do I have to keep going back to this other screen to show this video? Let's see here. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Yeah. So
I can see you. Yeah. If you just play one, try to play one. There we go.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Holy fuck! What am I catching here?
So this is the first one, and I was very surprised. I didn't know what it was at first because I was recording the Star Series for like 5 or 6 days before that, and it was not looking like this. There was way too much moisture in the air.
I know. I see it. Yeah. It's like one of those dunce caps. What the hell? That wasn't there before.
This is so trippy, man, dude. This is the closest and clearest I've ever seen Sirius.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And I've figured it out from going for. I have a P1000. I don't use it for the stars anymore. I use binoculars, and I hook up my cell phone to the eyepiece of the binoculars.
Holy frick, Bob! What the hell?
And I'm just pointing my laser.
I gotta
at it
try that.
from what we're looking at.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
Were you able to do the same thing with any other star, Mikey?
Oh yeah, you betcha. Yeah. Well, I'll show you what.
You can still see it. Yeah, you can still see it up on top. You can still see it up on top. Frick. Sure.
So okay, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, you can. Wow, you look at that son of a bitch. Oh my God, I'm gonna totally retire. Wow, look at that wig, Bob. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Hey, that's real, right? That's real. That's real.
Which is this one?
Yeah. So this is the star Beetlejuice.
Nice.
Again, when you look through the P1000, it'll just be a watery effect. This is why people get this idea that the waters are below the firmament in the stars, but they're not. The water is above the firmament because the waters here are in the ocean, and you're looking through the moisture, the humidity that's at a level, below 10,000 or whatever the feet is,
And in what quality do you have this? If you zoom it up and everything, do you have a higher quality to have a zoomed up to see
sure.
more details?
Yeah, I will show you. Actually, we should just go to the pictures, which is probably the easiest thing to do. This will really blow your minds away. So am I still sharing my screen? I think so.
Yes.
No, I don't want that. I want, okay. So, and then I want to run through this quickly because I want to get to the firmament pictures too. So this is, okay. So here's, did I click on that or yeah? I'm still waiting. The stream's a little slow here, but,
no, you have to take out the one you have to close the one you put and then send the next one, or if you're just doing the same screen share, depends. Because we just see the same one.
Yeah.
The channel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get to oh yeah, here, let's just do it this way. Yeah. Sure, there we go. So all right, here we go. The beautiful star Capella.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
And you can see that, I don't know, it's like kind of an outlet or discharge area. I don't know what it is. So it's coming this way. This goes that way, and that's, goes in and out. You saw the video, but so that's the star Capella. And we've got to
Looks
get
like two
yeah,
toroidals squeezing a light.
yeah. It's quite
Or
amazing.
almost like a piezoelectric, where the pressure's putting on itself, and it's
Mhm.
emanating out both sides. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
like
And so
pressure.
I
Yeah.
took a screenshot of Beetlejuice. This is not 100% clear. Again, there was a little bit of moisture in the air. So, but there's at least some definition to the star Beetlejuice. You will not see that with a P1000 or a telescope. You got to use binoculars. Telescopes are too large. They take such a wider view of the sky. And so, yeah, that's a screen.
What magnification is your binoculars?
I've got two sets. I've got 20 by 80 binoculars, 25 optical, and then 80 millimeter lenses. And then I've got 25 by 100 binoculars, and those weigh like 10 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy you said that, because the largest binocular telescopes are, owned by Rome or the Vatican, whatever.
Oh, sure.
And they're called Lucifer. That's so stupid, man. But imagine what you can see with those guys.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And then so I'll show you Polaris. Nobody's ever seen Polaris. Which one do I like here? I like this one. So look at this one. This is way too defined. This one really freaks me out because there's some kind of a spindle. Yeah, like a spindle or something, or like a spool of thread or something,
A wizard with a cap.
Yeah.
Just joking. The top part, yeah, looks like a top.
A handle to a sword or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been trying to get a lot of these out to a few other channels, and so here's another star. So this is when stars are not clear to me. This is not 100% clear, but there's a definition.
Wow,
to
but see this. Wow, but see the shapes, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's some kind of vortex.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, I've got
Well,
amazing pictures. Pardon?
A self-sustaining system for sure.
Yeah.
And a self-illuminating, like it's holding its life there. It's like some life force is being fed to it. Maybe, I don't know.
Right, like some bioluminescence.
Yeah, and then so
yes, and it's photoluminescent.
What I'm going to show you here, well, I don't want to show that one. Let's show this one. I like this one. So this is a screenshot of the star Sirius. We just saw the video of that. Now there's this white dot, and it always shows up in the videos and some of my pictures. Now this frequency goes up and down, obviously, because you've seen the video. This is amazing too. I love this, but I'm going to go back to another picture, and I'm going to show you how the stars come out of the firmament. Okay, so I think this one's probably the best one. So yeah, there's this stuff.
A point of illumination, you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. So this illuminates too. This is part of the firmament, and I'll show you. I'm not just showing this one. I've got other major pictures. I'm going to show you physical proof of the firmament. And that's just going to be happening here pretty soon. What else could I show you? So, and then when you're looking at through a P1000, this is what the P1000 is going to be recording. This blob of light, okay? And it's going to be distorting it all over the place and making it appear like it's in water, okay? So it's just a bunch of watery effect looking.
Well, these can I ask you also, these background pixels? We always have those regardless, I think, because of when you look in the darkness and on solid color walls, you can see that electromagnetic force there, but like a sustaining but oscillating, breathing light that never goes away. It's different than daylight, right? So those, could I ask you, what are those background pixels? Is that the firmament, do you think?
Yes, and this is really going to blow your mind. Watch this. I'll go slow. You may want to stare at it for a minute or two. These are pictures here. Which one's my favorite here? I think this one. So here you go. This is part of the Milky Way. Okay. And now you can see the surface. You can see the firmament right here.
Hey, Mikey, they're asking in the chats if you can post the your binoculars in the chats, like maybe where you got them or any.
Oh yeah, for sure. No
Hold
problem.
on. Let's not lose focus on what's happening here right now, guys. This is groundbreaking and
Look at this.
astounding. Like, this is beautiful.
Yeah, this is 100% the firmament. This is the Milky Way, and then so these.
Wow!
Look at this. It looks like the surface of the moon, and I'll do a side-by-side comparison picture. And
the light is what, the star constellations, or what is it?
This is the Milky Way, part of the Milky Way.
He's saying they're right above us.
But if you're seeing it, but if you're seeing the background being the firmament, what is those lights and what are those, like almost like lines or structures connecting to each other?
Yeah, two different color blacks there.
It looks like prints. It looks like prints. Something that was there that's not there anymore or something.
Yeah.
Like present. Hold on. Present, but moving. Listen, guys, the lights are moving, right? And the firmament is stable, so it's going to leave some kind of trace, like information around it, right?
Well,
something like that.
No, the stars rotate with the firmament.
Well, okay, so the firmament moves is what you're saying. The background.
Yeah.
Well, is that the ether, the dielectric field?
Yeah. The stars are embedded in the firmament.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna hush for a minute because I'm hearing a lot of things. But yeah.
You're talking about like frequencies, right? When you say that, you see that blinking, movement there. So my question is that, like, is it like a regular movement or irregular? Like,
well, they're following lines that they are programmed to follow, because that's what I believe anyway. So they're like information that will not deviate, and that deviation is the ability to deviate is the ether, the dielectric field, like that is moving or allowing movement. Is that what you're saying? Kind of.
I'm just wondering if there is some kind of a possibility to see or to catch a sound out of this. Do those things have a sound? Do they send message or something, communication, something? Maybe it's like Morse. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm just like
That's great.
You mean the simulator?
It seems to me that there is, like, if we could hear them, that we'll hear sound out of these things.
Like movement in a field or water.
Could be
like
a sound
the ocean.
that, like our ears don't pick up. It could be a sound.
That's for sure. But they're not that far away. According to what we understand, they're not that far away. So,
alrighty, guys, I
just something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna give quick shout out to Ironworks for the super chat. He says, "Hey gang, keep pushing." Yeah, bro, jump in if you want. Yeah, so we are almost done with this. We're gonna be moving on. Last thoughts about this, Mikey?
Yeah. No, just that's all I can say. I'm showing you the proof right there, man. That's just show you a quick couple of videos. So you can see that there's a surface here. Obviously, there's geometric shapes here. I don't know why. I'll go up to the top here. I think there was another one there, but yeah. So there you go. There's the firmament. You can see I don't know what else to show you guys, but yeah.
That's outstanding, Mikey. I never seen.
Oh yeah,
anything
absolutely,
like
brother.
before, bro.
Yeah,
this is
this is
cool,
never. We've never seen these kind of images, bro. So
yeah,
absolutely.
and so how I do it, I'll just explain it quickly with the pictures. I'll just bring my thing up here again. For night shot, for am I going to lose this? No, I don't think I'll lose the stream, will I? No. Yeah, there. So night shot mode, Samsung Galaxy. So I have my phone hooked up to the binoculars, and I walk away from the phone. I say cheese, and I zoom in about 3-4 times zoom, and then it takes its snapshot of it opens the shutter, gathers all the light and pow,
Yes.
right there. That's what it does, man.
Bro, if we could get you up above 90,000 feet, they say the lights disappear, bro. I would like to get you up there high enough to do this. Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't see any of that information in the daylight that they're showing. Like, you think it would show up in the background with that high of technology, like 360 and 16K or whatever, like in the or whatever. I don't pick up any of that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So let's, brother, people need to see this in details. Mikey's work, for sure, is interesting. I have never seen stars like this or anything related to the firmament. So absolutely check this out from Mikey. Mike, brother, thanks for sharing it, bro.
No problem.
Absolutely, people do need to look into that. And let's say hello to our another brother, Iron Works. How are you, my brother? Vlad.
Hey, Vikka, thanks. Appreciate you, man. Yo, thanks for having me on. Sam, what's good? Is that Gene? Mike, what's good?
Yeah, what's up,
Vlad? What's good, Iron Works? Good to see you.
RG, what's going on, man? It's good to see y'all, man. It's good to see y'all.
You too, bro. You in the car?
Yeah, man. I'm you already know what it is, man. Yeah, I'm in the car, man. I'm headed back to VA. I was in New York, man. In New York, visiting family, everything else like that, taking care of business. But I'm headed back.
Nice, bro. Have a safe
But
trip.
yeah, man.
What do you think? What do you think so far, bro?
Oh man, Mikey's work it's absolutely groundbreaking. To me, it's groundbreaking. To me, it's over the top phenomenal. We have people in the chat. I'm gonna call that person Frankenstein. I am not gonna give them power. Y'all know who it is. Not gonna give that person power. They know who it is, calling me a liar because I'm basically trying to do like you guys, right? Trying to do like everybody else. I think Mikey, forgive me because I'm not trying to talk about you in front of you without, you know what I'm saying? But his work is it's different. It's so different, but it's important at the same time. We kind of need to keep highlighting it because for it to not appear on David Weiss's stuff, I think, whatever, it's my opinion. I'm not going to call out my opinion, but we need to keep highlighting his stuff and letting other channels kind of see it and at the same time highlight it and bring attention to it. Because why the hell are these stars looking the way they're looking? Meanwhile, we're giving away the stars are looking, right? We're giving away serious looks. It looks like a big ball of nothing, right? Meanwhile, his vision or his view of not even a vision, but what Sirius actually looks like is what he presents. And I don't care how he's getting, this view of Sirius. If that's what Sirius looks like, we have a problem in the scientific community. There's a big problem. And so this is something that needs to be addressed. Something that we need to keep at it, and we need to keep showing Mikey's work. And shout out to you, Mikey, man. Amazing stuff. We're going to get Mikey. I don't know if he's spoken about it, but we're going to get Mikey where he needs to be in the right places. So then that way he has opportunities. RG mentioned a good point, right? Elevation. He said above 9,800 feet, which that's a place that we're looking at getting Mikey at, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get him in a balloon, but yeah, exactly. But as far as what we can do now, the easy stuff. Let's get the easy stuff. Let's build our confidence. Let's build up to the other stuff first, I'd say, and then let's get him to where we could get him at elevation to where he could do more. Right. So I think with the places we could get him, at above 10,000 feet, like that's phenomenal right there, right? Because even at 10,000 above 10,000 feet, even at places like Las Vegas and stuff like that, he could do so much more than in Saskatchewan or in like New York City or something like that because the air's too wet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Mikey, hey, Mikey, real quick, if we did get you, say, hypothetically above that elevation, I noticed in your videos it was kind of a little bit shaky, but you still kept that in check, right? And we could
Yeah.
see detail.
Oh,
Going up at a certain rate, a controlled rate, would you be able to get good shots, say hypothetically like that?
It's tough. You need a crazy ass tripod. I got a carbon fiber tripod that costs like almost $500, and yeah, I've been through the works, man, over the last couple of years. I wish, like, I was trying to go after David Weiss to promote this, but there is huge amount of work, hours.
If someone is not speaking, please mute.
Yeah, freezing nights, days, nights, everything. I've been putting in so many hours. So I'll give you an example. Since last January, that was the last day that we had less moisture in the air to record the stars clearly, a year ago. And that's what I mean. It takes every single day that you think there's no clouds, you need to go out every day to try to record the stars. And only 1 or 2 nights out of that entire year, you will get footage like this. You have to put in the work. You have to. It's crazy. I don't bullshit. I don't got time for that. I'm one of the most honest person you'll ever meet in your life. And
Yeah, brother,
I'm
absolutely.
100% right. We have to put this out. It has to get out.
Oh yeah, and honesty, brother. Honesty is the more important in the research and truth. If you want the people to get the right thing, right?
Yeah.
So absolutely, do people check it out? We need to continue with the show.
Mhm.
We are almost getting to the best part right now. So all that we are almost 2 hours here. So let's get on to some amazing stuff, right? I'll play this a bit again, and we will continue.
Evidence or anything. Nothing here proves anything. It's a random experiment to create division. And oddly enough, some flat earthers that seem to find themselves, in these mockumentaries a lot, like Jeranism. I've seen other prominent flat earth accounts call him out. I disregarded. I find it odd. He's in another mockumentary. Weird. It's always this guy, interesting. I don't know, do your own due diligence, do your own research, and, post it.
Alrighty, so this map that we see on the screen is supposed to be from one of the radars of the things I shared last time. All right, the whole thing, as I said, this whole TFE fakery is about to deceive the globers and flat earthers that they be in their how do you call prison, right? A prison, however big it is still a prison. If somebody have never gone out of their neighborhood, that's their world. That's what that exists. Just because they have never been outside their neighborhood or their country or their state or their continent doesn't mean that thing doesn't exist. All right. So the last time when I shared about the lands beyond Antarctica, right, and I said that there are more people who are visiting Antarctica, not only these people who are claiming to be in Antarctica and they're giving us fakery. That's why I shared the last time some images, some videos relating to that, right? And today also I want to share more things, a bit more detail about more things, right? So here is just showing, right? So there are many different powerful government is involved with Antarctica, right? I'll ask you guys, apart from the political powerful governments, which are the top 3 governments who could have some influence over Antarctica? For sure, there are many countries like New Zealand and Australia and all this stuff, but there are 3 most powerful countries. Anybody wants to take a guess?
I'd
I'd
say
say England. I'd say England is one of them for sure.
I'd go with Germany being one of them. United
Well,
States, Germany, and England could be one of them too.
the Germans, the Nazis went there. They were obsessed with. They went 3 times in Antarctica. It's not for the Wales oil. That's bullshit. Who believes this shit?
Yeah, they got old roots in Antarctica.
And you know what? The dates they left, it's the exact same dates that the TFE team left also for Antarctica on the 16th of December. It was the same date that they left from Germany.
Did they leave early because of a storm?
I don't know. I don't know. But there is something there. There is something that they're looking for.
Oh yeah, so there are many. England is also right for sure. They have some influence, right?
England,
also Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, right? But the most powerful of all of them,
China,
is USA, Germany, and Russia.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Russia or China, but I went with England. So
yeah, I think Gene was the closest. Gene was almost the closest, right? Like having
voice.
Oh yeah, and for sure, Chile, Argentina, right? They have their own influence, right, in areas. So and the bases and everything. So these are the ones who control a lot. And Admiral Byrd went there because of U.S. Right? There was problems with the Chilean government there for some lands there and some people. Right? The Russian itself. You have the Australians, the New Zealand's, the South Africa. So yeah, I'll play this.
Well,
oops. Why do I always just get it to the wrong part? Alrighty, here. Yeah, here.
Land. And so why are they teaching the globe model? Well, you see, the globe is a container, and it's a container of all the known land. And you see, have you heard of such a thing as no-fly zones? For instance, you can't fly in certain areas near the Arctic Circle or the Antarctic Circle. The reasons being is because there are lands there that we're not supposed to know about. I'll give you one example. Sir Captain George Hubert Wilkins, a contemporary of Admiral Byrd, he flew beyond Antarctica 5,000 miles, according to his records, and he said that he found there many, many lands and peoples 5,000 miles beyond Antarctica. That's just one example of an explorer who has found lands that are not at all on any of our maps. They are excluded from all of our maps. That's why international pilots have such a thing as no-fly zone, because they don't want those lands to be discovered.
That there are technologies at the same.
So yeah, this is the thing, right? It's time for people to look beyond, right? Not just be stuck in this situation of the ice wall and this is the end of the earth and the dome is there, right? Many ancient cosmologies, including the Bible, is saying also that there is more. This creation is like undefinable, right? Why we want to see what else might be happening, because it's time to understand and break the dogmatic view of the earth, right? It's not just the Germans or the Russians or the US or the Australians or the Norwegians or the, right? They all are on that treaty. Why? Because it's about more resources, more land, more everything we could imagine, right? Here Santos is just mentioning one explorer, right? There are many other explorers all around the south, in every Even Aloha was mentioning that even in the Philippines, they have their own things, right? In Japan, right? And there are many things and sources which relates to this, that there are more possible of land. And people might be thinking, what happened here? Yeah, but this is the thing. We have to go beyond, because this realm is not only physical that we can see and just a prison by ourselves that we have created, right? Just because we put that dot in the middle and a circle around, that is our earth, we are limiting ourselves. This is what they want. It's clearly showing that they don't want, they don't have, they have the no-fly zones for this reason. They are blurring things out on the map, right on the Google map. There are things and lands right here between, and they are already blurring it out, right? Places of interest, right? So already we spoke about the maps last time, right? That what kind of things are shown on the map. Some maps are hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? With information about lands and civilization that we cannot even imagine. What is the problem, right? What is the problem? Because this is the thing they don't want. It's about free energy, free technology in every science we could imagine, right? Maybe it's time for us to come to that frequency to understand that these things are possible. More life. I'm not speaking about the grays and all this stuff. For us, people might have technology to come over this part of the earth, humanoids, that they have much higher technology and might be visiting us. Makes more sense on a flat earth. The people they are speaking about, the undersea UFOs or whatever coming from the undersea, makes more sense, because these oceans have so much mystery, right? There's so much of technology possible and working, showing that it's possible here on this realm, right? So why would we think only that the aliens could be the demons, right? These might be just another people very similar to us who went maybe part of us, and who just left, right? Maybe there are variants, right? Why not? Why we have to be so ignorant that we are the only race that we exist? Because that's why we are compared. How do you say that? Department, right? Sections, right? That is the reason maybe we are sectioned out. Go ahead, Sam.
No, just I'm thinking and listening to you. I'm just thinking. I'm just saying that I have difficulties into believing that these guys are hiding more lands because of more wealth. They want to have more wealth, more gold, or they have enough gold and money and wealth. I don't think they're looking for that. I believe that if there are more lands, behind all that ice there, that means those are ancient lands. Maybe our past is over there. Maybe there is some traces of our past, things that we can understand, knowledge. I believe that there is maybe knowledge over there. Now, if there are people living there, first of all, how come they didn't come through? They didn't. They could have also traveled the other way. But the thing is that in the Torah, I know that well, that's my understanding. There are lots of people that clearly did not die. All the generation of the flood, the sons of Noah, Shem, Yefet, and Ham, all those people lived, but it's not written that they died. Like for the generation of Adam, where it says that Adam lived 130 years, he had a kid, and then he lived another like 800 years, and he died. But for the generation of Shem, it's never written that they died. He lived another 400 years, and that's it. And he had daughters and sons and daughters. So we know in Judaism that these people are still alive. There are lots of people that are still alive, from the Torah. We don't know where they are. So it's possible they're over there.
There's a map, Sam. There's a map which shows ancient Jerusalem. There is not even on this map. It doesn't even looks very close to these continents we have.
And there's also the big thing in the Torah. The big thing that bothers me is that God always promises like a land, to Abraham, to Jacob, to Isaac, but He never gives it to them. He never gave the land. We never received that land. We Jews never received it. I believe it talks to the entire mankind, not just for the people of Israel. So where is that land? I don't believe it's just like the land we know today, like as whatever, Palestine, whatever you want to call it. It's bigger than that. It's much bigger than that. So there are a lot of things that are interesting into thinking in that direction. What can there be there? But I don't believe it's like for wealth or money. I believe it's knowledge, it's technology. Maybe I don't know. It's like
No, these people, they think they're themselves of higher races. They count all the people as the masses as peasants. So they think they're doing some God's work by putting us in different areas and limited movement, right?
Well, put it that way, if they find like a new land, a new virgin land, like perfect land, like clean and everything, so now they can destroy, our land. They can destroy our world. It doesn't matter because now they can escape to another.
A good point. It's good point. Maybe that is the reason they are doing it. This
They
might
want
be
to-
the wastelands. This might
Yes.
become the wastelands. Maybe this is a wasteland. Looks like
Yes.
this have been mined. We speak about giants. We speak about giant trees, right? We speak about titans, right?
Yeah. So that's interesting. We have to take
So
our
yeah,
world back and then just kick these people out and just, so much to understand, so much to discover, to rediscover.
oh yeah. All the cosmology speaks about different heavens and different layers and different levels of consciousness, right? That's what it is, right? And were explained in different way, but it's saying the same thing, right? So I think there's a very big misconcept with people with aliens, right? Alien doesn't mean the
Outer space.
grace. Yeah,
Yeah.
alien doesn't mean grace, right? Aliens could means maybe they're our brothers and sisters from the other
Foreigners.
side.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and maybe their controllers are manipulating them and don't letting them come this side, and some do escape. Maybe from ours have also went there, right? And as I said, yeah, go ahead, Ram.
Everything is on the table. Everything is possible. We have with these people. We have to to be ready to every
yeah, it's-
scenario.
We would look at a lot of things as alien, though. If somebody showed up and could all of a sudden, without a doubt in your mind, read your mind and tell you your thoughts, that would be alien to us too.
Oh yeah, we have that, bro. But this is the thing: we have lost it, right? We
Yeah,
have that.
We do have that. I think that's like when frequency comes in. If they could just disrupt the frequency, that's it. They change the channel. We can't see that anymore. Again, that's it. Is that true? I don't know. It seems like it could be, but they're definitely disconnecting us from a lot of good stuff, very systematically over time, little by little, and so we don't even hardly notice from day to day or generation to generation.
Oh yeah.
Well, the most precious thing they could be after, the thing that has the most value, more than money and more than even knowledge, is immortality. Because it's possible, that these lands there are linked to some kind of, a world where you can live much, much longer.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah,
possible.
brother.
Yeah, man.
I believe so. I don't believe that natural death is natural. According to the Bible, it's not. It's a disease. It's not something that was originally created. So it's possible. It's possible that.
Oh yeah, brother. It's like some kind of technology put into us, so we don't live for more than 80, 100 years old.
Yeah,
It's not
it's a
that it's not
combination of
possible.
things. It's the anniversaries, the birthdays that stifle our imagination to be able to live that long. Because you know
There-
what? If
Oh
we
yeah.
weren't given a calendar, none of us would have any clue how many years, how long we've been alive. And unless we were counting it differently by the stars and the moon, and I don't know. But
Hey,
I think that
can I speak for 1 second, sir? I'm gonna try to I just give what the connection is, right, from the heavens to us. And I'm glad you're about to play this whole clip, or I hope you do, because Dave Weiss played it, but he didn't let people ponder on what this guy his full speech was. Well, like the 10-minute clip. This is why I speak about plasma, luminaries, and the connection between how fast you see these things traveling across the sky and what he just showed, right, with Sirius and Betelgeuse and all that. These things are traveling faster than speed or faster than light, and their energy propulsion, right, is what the South Pole Station is all about. So listen closely what this guy's talking about. He might sound crazy at first, but get his read between the lines, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
This guy.
brother. This is the. Oh yeah, we are speaking about right, the technologies, the possibilities of these other neighbors, if you want to call it. As I said in my last one, more than 250 bases, islands. I almost even said that there are more than 4 million people known places and islands people are living that have nothing to do with this known world, what we do here.
Or brothers or fathers.
Yeah. So that's a good point. That's a good point, bro. Let me land the plane here on my end, if you don't mind. While I'm thinking about it, Vika, what you just said, I hope people are catching this, because, man, listen, there are things that we could not possibly imagine that things that people are working on and have these capabilities. Now, I'm not trying to hype it up or fear porn, but pay attention to what's happening. This guy talks about DEWs, but they're not just weapons of war, man. There are things that are almost seem like magic to us that these things up there are doing or capable of, and we're trying to mimic. So be aware in these times.
Yeah, brother. Oh, absolutely. Right. So imagine what kind of other technology these people might have and might have given to the elites and controller in exchange for whatever, for people, for whatever, for resources, for whatever, for gold. Right. Electromagnetic levitation,
Oh yeah.
sound
Oh, the
levitation,
chip,
resonance
Silicon
frequency,
Valley.
free
Yes.
energy, right? Optimum genetic. We could imagine like all the science and knowledge and its true
Weather
essence.
technology.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what else, right? It takes the globers are losing so much by not understanding the true cosmology and what exists, the potentials, right? It's just enough to be in an imaginary globe. So I'll do one thing. I'll
Well,
play this. Yeah, I'll play this, and this is
that's what
the
they call
reason I'm.
neutrinos. Just
Yeah,
from Vika, play it. But this is what they call neutrinos, and they're coming out of the Earth and bombarded from above the Earth. Right? They
and yeah,
give
yeah.
them
So
names, but there are things happening with frequencies
oh,
that are
oh yeah, for sure, bro.
plasma. Oh yeah, yes.
So I'll play this, and I'll also tell my reason why I play this. But yeah, we'll go ahead.
South Pole Station that people can't even consider that exist on this planet.
Like what?
Directed energy weapon systems is something that people need to get in their vocabulary fast. The Ice Cube neutrino detector is not simply a passive listening device as presented for the science that they're claiming it to do. It also has the capacity to transmit. There are embedded in the ice what are called digital optical modules, DOMs. They're about the size of a basketball. The array embedded in the ice is 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. It is the world's largest telescope. And now, because we have proven that it can transmit, it's the world's largest directed energy weapon system.
Go ahead. You want to add something? Because once I go ahead.
Yes. So what was cut out there is said that it's the world's largest transmitter as well as receiver, and that these neutrinos, when they read them, right, it's they have to slow it down, kind of like Aries failure, right? But it's a thick, syrupy kind of like liquid that they have to. They're going so fast, faster than their things could read it, unless they slowed it down. Then they could start to study these faster than light transmissions. So I'll leave it there.
Alrighty. So the reason I played is because the other guy was speaking about technology and speaking about neutrinos, right? So the images I am sharing is what I shared from last time, something similar, right? This is the real footage. They are not fishing here, right? They're extracting something, and the only information I have is that it's some kind of extraction of some kind of neutrinos, right? What are they using it for? Maybe what the other guy mentioned before. I don't know. The reason I am sharing it is to show to the people that the images and the things I am sharing is real.
Their information, their servers, that they have to keep at a certain temperature below.
Check out,
You
check
know,
it, look inside, look inside, look inside. See that? You see that fish there, glowing fish? You see what they're extracting something? It's a whole thing. It's very similar.
Yeah, they have to be so deep to, get these, what you call it, these neutrinos that are coming from deep within the Earth and from the top. So, what they mean by transmitting and receiving, they're using this radar system, which is they're bouncing things off the firmament, and technologies to have it like a worldwide radar almost, or so I think. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the last time I shared some time lapses, right? So and I said this time I'm going to share some more. So before I share the time lapses, I'm sure I was showing some more things about these people doing extraction. They're looking for more. Do you guys see the land behind? It's ice, it's land, it's animal, right? This is all there, the so-called beyond Antarctica.
Hey, Vika, do you think things may, if you don't mind, I'll interject. Do you think things may have been flash frozen at some point, like with the destructions or resets,
Yes.
possibly over
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Or purposely, or
Yes. Yes.
or
100%.
it's kind or some kind of a technology that creates some areas that can be ice, and in the same place you might have a normal land, right? Technology.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead,
like
Sam.
they have control of the weather for a long time, and how vast it is, what can they cover? Seems, I don't know. Good possibility.
Well, the reason I ask is because in the 1880s, photography pictures of supposed Antarctica are so much different, bro. They're so much different than what I saw on that trip that the people took.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, this is the reason they were saying don't go there. God doesn't want you to go there. Yeah, it's a controller who doesn't want us to go there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild because what I'm seeing here is like mushed together, like a lot of pressure, and then like something just hit it and froze it or melted it together, maybe over a couple of resets. Who knows? Who knows? But I like this footage you're showing, bro. It looks
Oh
like
yeah, the thing
marble.
is, yeah,
Yeah,
because there are some places which looks like marble. I tell you, in some part it could be it's not just ice, right?
And it's very glittery, like it's like glittery. Yeah, imagine what kind of conductor that would be, right? And how much
Vika, do you know
information
what
it could hold.
coordinates this is filmed at?
I don't know.
What?
I'd like to know what coordinates this was filmed at, like
This is the
exactly
thing,
where it
brother.
was.
It's not, you're not gonna get that, right?
Yeah, I
This is
know.
the thing, right? Antarctica is not only where the Chile is. Antarctica is not where only South Africa is. Antarctica is not only Australia. If I'm saying there are more than 250 bases, right? So maybe 30 or 40 can be from US, right? 30 or 40 can be
Good
from
point.
Russia, right?
Right,
So we
right.
don't know these places, and images are coming. Is Antarctica and beyond, right? It's not just what
Well, we
they're
know
trying to
there
show
are a
us.
bunch.
It-
There are a
what
bunch of bases. Yes, a bunch of bases. Old maps. Yeah, go ahead though. Go ahead.
the thing is that it's not what they're just trying to tell us that it's just the ice and the penguin. That's it is. No, all the images and the footages I shared is from different parts of Antarctica, right?
Hey, Vikka, I'm gonna jump off, buddy. Okay, thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, Mikey.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Have a good
I
one,
just got
man.
to get some stuff done. So yeah, thanks a
Hey,
lot
what
again
can
for
we
having me.
follow you, Mikey? Before you go, how can I follow you,
He's
brother?
there in the chat. He's there in the chat. You can follow right
Yeah,
from there
I
too.
got some
Oh, I
links
see it.
in the
Okay,
stream there. Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
Mikey
All right.
Smith, horizontally opposed.
Yeah, good to see you guys. We'll chat. We'll
Mike,
chat again sometime for sure.
yeah,
Mikey,
Mikey, thanks a lot, bro.
check your mail, Mikey. Check your mail. I have to have a few questions for you, for the stuff.
Yeah, like email or on the WhatsApp.
Yeah, the email, the
Yeah,
email.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds good, brother. We'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks
take
a
it
lot.
easy.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye.
That was some cool stuff, guys. Wow.
Well,
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mike. That was great.
actually, I don't know if he realizes, but it changes, the way we can understand the Bible also, because in the Bible it's known that people used to look at the stars and foresee like coming events or the birth of some great man or something. So the
Yeah.
thing is that now that I've seen these pictures, I wonder if they were looking at the stars the way we look at them, or the way
Yes, I
Mikey
think so.
shows
I
them.
think.
It's it's interesting because it seems like those things have a frequency that they're life forms. They're breathing, they're living, they're like
Yes.
or making sounds, or I don't know. So whoever
Angels,
can,
There's
angels
spirits
look
out
like
there, bro.
angels, right? They are.
Angels. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
those are life forms.
Well, hey guys,
Yeah.
I got a theory behind all of this, and somebody brought up earlier.
Let's hear it, man. You got me hyped up, brother. All of
I
y'all.
mentioned it once or twice, but it's you guys are all talking the same thing. And when someone brought up with the binoculars, the telescope that the Vatican uses being called Lucifer as an acronym. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine the
something.
reality we see through that.
Yeah,
Or
right.
hey, I gotta, man, bro, you made me think of, is the deceiver down here deceiving us right now at this very moment? And if so, how can we combat it? And this right here, real men standing up telling the fucking truth, excuse my language, is what we need, bro. So shout out to every grown man that knows the truth.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Same here. Shout out to all you guys.
Oh
But
yeah.
here's my theory. I'll run it down quick. So the stars, they say, are for signs, seasons, and symbols, right?
Yes.
Vatican spends all this money and a lot of attention spent on looking at the sky. They teach us to look at the stars on television while we should be looking at the stars in the sky. So my thing is are they looking for something to actually shift position? Because nothing really does. I mean, the planets line up, the wandering stars line up differently, but the stars move in unison. So if something shifts in a certain position, could be a signal for something coming up here, and
Yes,
we might not know it, but they probably do.
they're looking to understand the future, the close to what's going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, exactly.
There are ways.
So
It's a
then
science. It's not like a religion. It's a science.
could be
Hey,
some
bro.
sort of signal for these mud floods or these shifts or even paradigm shifts and frequency shifts that we seem to be going through.
Bro, do y'all
They're just
do y'all want to know who I
they
really
try to
am,
keep
bro?
us. They try to keep us a step ahead of us, and they keep us as far behind.
They
Or
try. Keep trying to move the goalposts. Waste
they're
time,
all-
right? You don't want. Let me tell you what I have, bro. In my possession is coming. I already put it out, man. I just want more people to see it, put eyes on it. Is real footage. You remember that story they told us growing up, all of us, that they went to the moon, this and that, and this and that, and then you hear nothing about anything other or after the first mission that they faked, right? Apollo 11 supposedly landed on the moon. Well, where's all the other footage from all these supposed quote unquote?
Yeah.
Right? What if I had footage? What if footage is now released and been digitized from original footage, like that they had to NASA just backlogged, right? What if you could see some mission footage from Antarctica, other lands, the moon? Like, what if that existed? That'd be cool, right? Original
Look at the
photos.
land, guys. Look at the land. These are unseen footages.
What
Look
if they
at the
faked one
land.
and then faked
You
all of our
see,
minds?
yeah,
Yeah.
see the ice behind and see the land here.
But there is no
It's
land.
not
It's just
just
rocks.
ice.
It's a desert.
Right.
There's no land. There's no earth.
Oh yeah, there is. I showed it last time too. There are
There
parts
is.
which are like,
Okay.
look at this.
Wow.
It's like volcanic. It looks like volcanic.
Yeah, but you see the combination of lands. You see the different colors of
Yeah.
the earth.
It's so unique. Yeah.
Flowing water.
Oh yeah, and you see the water differences. You see there are animals, right? And the thing is, it's not just ice beyond. That's what they want us to believe, that it's just ice and you're gonna die there, and right.
Yeah,
This
really.
is what they want us to believe, right?
Yep. Good point. Hey, look, it's a mind game right now. How long has Mockingbird been out? Like they got this stuff down pat to where they can get us at a young age, but no more, bro. No more. Time's up, bro. Whoever's listening out there that's trying to fool us off, time's up.
That's grass. Wow.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, I know. I know that the people are having a hard time. That how is it possible? Yeah, this is the thing. There are people. There are supposed to be kind of disclosure. If you guys were having your ears open, there were people who were saying that they're going to disclose.
Wow.
About
That looks like a
Antarctica.
dragon.
You guys remember or no? You guys remember
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, yeah.
last
I
year or
remember.
something?
So,
There was
yeah.
some countries which were saying they're going to release things about Antarctica.
Yeah.
Are you guys remember something?
Look at that.
Something about Brazil, I think, right? Or,
Sorry, go
did
ahead.
you say something about Brazil saying something about Antarctica?
Well, Russia and everybody was talking about,
yeah.
releasing a
He's
lot
correct.
of stuff.
RG is correct. Russia. Yeah.
Do you think there is a connection between what we see here and that global warming shit that they're pushing on people?
Yeah, but this is the thing. That could be, Sam, could be, because this is the thing. Yeah, but the could be that the controllers want the globers to believe, maybe some part of Antarctica is melting, right? So, and might say, that's because of global warming, right? But on a flat Earth is a different concept, right? It's not because it's just because the ice is not there. There have been lands.
Do you think they'll be creating, those artificial suns and all that shit, maybe to warm up some areas? I think that the temperature went up in Antarctica. If we check the records, for the last
I'm
century.
not sure about that. I wouldn't say that for sure, but I do know this. When the idea of water in such a large body of it, right? The levels going up or down, they're gonna skew the numbers in science facts or whatever they call facts. But the fact is, that lands that were on previous maps are no longer there. But at a certain elevation, you can see the outline of it just below the water line, right? So, if that kind of answers the question. I hope.
Wait a second. If the ice was melting in Antarctica, it would not affect, the Earth the way we know it, because it will be on the other side. It will rise on the other side of the ice wall, whatever, the ice land, whatever. You understand? That means that if the the ice was melting, actually it will affect the other land that we don't know, but not our land.
What does this look like, guys? What does this look like? This look like a cut tree, right? Like the same like the Devil's Tower.
Yes, it looks like it now. You know, it's possible to check. You know, if we were on the spot there, you can check if it's like fossilized, like vegetable
Is that
vegetation, like a tree or something. It's possible to check that, but we're not there.
is that a person?
Looks like, but it's not. Yeah.
Is it a finger?
So the same thing, brother, is there are organization like from different that they want the people to see, and it's coming out some way or the other. It's coming out, right? And more is a lot to this. It's a lot. Like maybe people have to really have to. Maybe some people might have problem with the cognitive distance. That what the hell is happening, right? I'll tell you now, right?
Do you think it's possible to sneak in there to sneak in these lands? You think it will be possible if we organize
No,
that?
maybe in the future, if people really look into it, there might be possible to get explore these places, or right, unless you
Look,
have a lot of money, but maybe possible, or
yeah.
people escape, because the people first need to know if there is something out there like that. If the people think there's just ice once you reach 1,000 miles from Chile or South Africa, is just ice and you're gonna die, no one is gonna go.
Of course. You have those drug cartels there, those drug dealers in Colombia or in Mexico. They have like billions of dollars, and they have like all kinds of private submarines and all kinds of shit. let's get in
But
touch
who
with them.
knows? Oh yeah, who knows? Many might have even went. All this thing with the basis of the guy, right? The NAZI guy, right? All the U-boats and everything. Where did it go? Where are all the bases?
Yes,
Right?
there was many of them, not just like one or two. There's like I heard like 100 of them, 150 of them, or something.
Oh yeah,
This is fucking
guys.
crazy.
It's not mystery. It's not the map I showed before. Lumeria, the New Swabiland, and all this stuff. This all exists. It's all out there.
Well, if I can convince a drug cartel that they can grow pot in Antarctica, maybe we can work something out.
I'd like to see. I would like to see for sure what is due south of Alaska in Antarctica. There's nothing but ocean in the way until you get to Antarctica, thousands of miles. I'd like to know what's over there. It's like they got us, like you were saying before, Vikka, they got our attention concentrated in the southern part of Australia, South America, right?
You can reach Antarctica from all over. Yeah.
Right, but there's like still 270 degrees of Antarctica that is left empty, and
Exactly the south. Exactly, the south doesn't go just to negative 80, 90. It just goes, right? And
I
some
think
of
it could
these.
just go on and on, bro.
Oh yeah, the image of the radar I showed before, it's from more higher than 200 something south.
Wow. I think honestly, I think it could be possibly something like the way they explain space to be endless and so vast and so never ending that you can't even possibly think about seeing the end of it.
Exactly.
I think that could be it. And as far as the firmament hitting the ground, I don't really know, man. But that's what I can picture. I try not to give creation. I try not to get the creative limitations that society and television and TV wants to put on us.
Exactly what I saying to us about the space. In fact, it's about the Earth.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, Avatar.
You
Yeah,
understand?
Pandora is here.
Exactly.
Right?
They're telling us look over there, but it's not to look over here. And
Exactly,
it's the
bro.
exact same thing they're saying about the space. It's actually it's about the Earth. It's
Yep.
like
Exactly, brother. This is the thing. The people might think this all sounds very sci-fi and very spacey out there, but this is the reality. Truth
exactly.
is stranger than fiction, guys. The humans doesn't have the brain developed to come up with this by their own. The Avatar, the Star Trek, the Star Wars, everything from beyond. It's all from this extra lands, from
So
the
on one
ancient cosmologies.
so on
The
one side,
ancient, yeah,
no,
go
just
ahead.
to tell you, just on one side you can see that they have a desire to dumb us down, but on the other side, it's like they have to play, by the books, by the rules. That means that they also have to, give us the possibility to understand those things.
Hey,
So
it's
in
time
the
for us
same
to
time,
set the deck, bro. It's time
yeah,
for us to come together. Yeah, hey, we will be honored to play our own cards then. If we can do what you do, right, with this fiat currency, hey, let me print my money.
yes.
I'll have a lot of houses and land and help the poor for sure. So let's go. You know?
So
Oh
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. It's all that truth. Because we're looking for the truth. We're looking for the truth. Okay, but then what do we do with that truth? What are we gonna do with it? We have to use it. We have to use that truth. We have to do
Yeah,
something with it. So at
Yeah, we
one
got to
point, that's
bring
what
up
I
the new
say.
generations with the abilities
help
of
each
what
other.
these
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
bring us.
Yes, yes,
You,
bro.
oh,
If
you're
we
talking
do it
about the
right, we play our cards right, these children are gonna come up and teach their children and so on and so forth. So God bless you all, man, and good luck but stick with it. The hard times are coming, but stick with it, bro.
oh
Gene. You're
yeah,
talking.
brother. Giants, aliens, we want to call them, right? Extraterrestrial, intraterrestrial, higher
Hybrids.
terrestrial, whatever you want to call them, right? It's just difference of frequency of us, right? We might have races here in those lands that we are trying to see that is possible, maybe. So maybe they have some genetic which is different than us. What I understand in short words, I could say is these are the wars between the ancient races, the Tartarians, the Hyperboreans, right? The Atlanteans. The technologies we see here are the remnants. All the Vimanas and all the fights of the gods in all ancient cosmologies all happened
Yeah.
here.
Hey, bro, we just seen the technology. What's his name? That was just here. He showed us the heaven and angelic technology, right? We can tell toroidal
Exactly.
forces and yeah,
Exactly.
we can tell plasma and motion and yeah, we can see it all in the firmament, bro. That blew my mind. I love seeing that, and that's why I'm so excited right now, man. Because it's
Oh
coming.
yeah.
Our
So
Father
this is
is
the thing.
showing us.
Alrighty, bro. So I wanted to share these two about the sun, right? The time lapse. I shared two time lapse last time, right? Which was a TFE killer. What they're trying to say is a 360. The sun is doing 360 somewhere, right? 24-hour sun. I shared something else where the sun disappears for a few hours, right? So let's check this out.
Hey, is everything good, Vika? I'm not seeing anything on this end or hearing anything.
It's running.
You guys don't see the screen?
Yeah, I
I
see the
have good
screen.
video, no audio
I
though.
see a picture.
Usually
Oh,
I
I
have
see.
video.
It's sped up. Thank you. Yep, I got you, brother. I see it now.
So what I was trying to say till it plays back the time lapse is that all these races have just spread. We have races here from the known races that have mixed with it, but it's all spread apart. Hyperborea is not supposed to be only near the North Pole. Maybe it started there, that race, but they have all gone spread over these extra lands. The Atlanteans, the Mayans, whoever you want to call, and many other races which we don't know about. Sorry, I'm just speaking, but keep an eye out there. You saw what the sun did.
Yeah.
It just
It's been
goes
really
on the
low.
horizon and it just
Yeah, where is it?
disappears. Some
Yeah,
part
where?
of Antarctica, some other base.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I see the permanent buildings now, and there's not much snow. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, and see the light attenuation, see the colors of the sky.
It's the same time of year, like this is,
Yeah,
or no?
is
Okay,
near in December when.
gotcha.
Yeah, it looks much more like a sunset.
Yeah, but it's not setting. It's just
Oh,
going on the horizon, and you see what it does there.
and notice,
Just see that what it does there.
the
You see, it
notice
just
the dome shape.
disappears there.
It disappears. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
Hold
set.
on. It's only illuminating its very local area and low. It doesn't look like it's very bright right above it. So hinting maybe to a low ceiling. I don't know.
Wow.
I know there's gaseous layers too, and you see the orange and kind of the until it gets blue. It's kind of white in the middle, but um, I don't know if it's just the excitation of the gases there, but it gets brighter and it looks like it's getting
Yeah, you see how
not
everything
further
moves.
away. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
It's you
don't.
can
You
still
see
see the
how
little
everything
circles.
moves with it.
Yes, I like this video, brother. Thank you. I'm gonna mute up.
So that's one
Yeah.
of the time lapse, and then there's gonna be another time lapse after this that I wanted to share. But there will be some also night time lapse before
Mm,
the next one, because it is the thing, the sun is doing really strange things in different parts of Antarctica. This is what I'm trying to say. There is no 360 sun happening, doing in circles anywhere. Sun doing crazy things, 24-hour daylight, sun coming in, disappearing for a few hours, coming in from other side, strange things. We will get more into deep and more about these light phenomena. This is another night time lapse. And this is a daytime lapse. This is called another midnight sun. It just sometimes just appears some part of Antarctica for a few hours and then goes. This is called a savior, right? When it's dark and when it sometimes comes out, it's like a savior for the people who are looking for places or explorers, right? You see how it disappears. See the freaking sky. See the aurora borealis. This is a very normal phenomena in Antarctica.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It just comes and it just goes there and it just disappears in the sky. That is the reason I'm saying why also they have these quiet hours, and why are these quiet hours very important, because there is things happening. This quiet hour thing is happening in every part. This is a night time lapse. You see the auroras. There's no fakery that these people want to just give us something fakery and want us to believe what they want to show us with that 24-hour sun.
These motherfuckers, they're stealing our world. They stole our world. They're stealing our world.
Yeah, guys, take what you think, leave what you don't. But this is the thing, guys. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening beyond, and we should be open for more possibilities, right? I have been always saying this, that there are possibilities of more races. It's not just cannot be that we are here in this whole creation, right? I think it's too arrogant. I'm not saying believe in aliens and the Greece and all this shit. No, people, maybe more advanced, maybe less advanced, but maybe more happy, maybe more in harmony with the intelligent design, right? Maybe more high tech in energy wise and spirit wise and genetic wise, right? I'll tell you, there are already races mixed within us in different races. All I can say that. Go ahead, Sam.
I have a crazy theory. I mean, something crazy. I don't know if I can even say something like this, but
I don't
you know,
believe you.
As long as it's not a hard word, yeah. Don't get me flagged. Yeah, go ahead.
check it out. You know, in Christianity, you know, hell is like fire. You're burning in hell. You know, it's all fire. In Judaism, hell is ice. Death is ice. This is hell in Judaism. So, just a crazy idea, you know, if that place there is full of ice, even though there are maybe like, you know, dry spots or, you know, whatever, maybe hell is over there. Maybe we're talking about dead people over there. I don't know.
Or maybe opposite. Maybe this is the hell.
I don't
Which
know.
maybe
I
this
don't
is
know.
Sam. Maybe this is the hell, and it looks a lot like this is the hell,
It's
right?
possible. It's possible.
And
There
the
is maybe
heaven might be
something.
there, right? It's absolutely possible. Why we have to pay for everything?
We have to
Why have to be?
demystify
We
all
have to
this.
be slave, right? From the right start to the end, right?
Yeah,
And an endless cycle, right?
we
With
are in
so
a
much
dying world here.
resources,
Yeah,
so much of imbalance, so
we're
much of
dying.
cruelty, so much of injustice. This is
Yeah,
hell.
we're
We
dying,
are
but we're
creating
dying.
hell.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe
Definitely.
some woke up and maybe just they went beyond and they were accepted because maybe they were before us too. And they understand what is this controlled prison here, a slave plantation, right?
Oh, crap. Hey, oh man, Vika, when you're ready, brother, I need to make a quick statement, okay? This sun here, or this light, this point of light, does go straight for a little bit, but then it almost seems to hover, go a little bit more, and then make a sharp curve and disappear. That's what I'm seeing, brother. What do you think about that? It's
I
not
showed
going
you
all
in
the
the
way across the screen,
yeah,
right?
as I showed in my last time lapse, that the sun was disappearing for 3-4 hours. Like you see in the
With a
last one,
curve
he's
as
doing something
well.
strange there. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
something strange there and then disappears. It doesn't set.
It's almost like it's trying to go back around to where it came from,
Yeah,
like
like some
in that short
like an
period.
analema or something.
Yeah, that's wild, brother. Thank you for showing me this. And that's lighting up a big portion of the sky, unlike that last video where it seemed to be hitting the ceiling of something or stopping dramatically. It showed a defined curve, arch. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How long is that video, bro?
Just
Can't
few
tell.
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see what I mean about the distance traveled and how quick it curved or seemed to curve? Like that don't seem to be the photography because that horizon didn't seem to bend at the edges any. So that was telling to me. So I wish I knew the directions of what they were looking towards, so I could see which way the sun's going. And if it's got some kind of anti-arc like Hanvi's model predicts,
Most of them look like from right to left. Yeah.
So we're looking north, basically, I guess.
No idea about the directions.
I don't know. This is pretty cool, though, guys. Man, you got to admit, this is an exciting time. I feel as if you see how low those stars are. You see how there's layers, really, really obvious, quick layering to the stars there in the south, and that's why I said I've got better 8K video that was done by professional photographers in well-known places that is unlike anything else out here, and it seems to be unknown about. But anyway, I'll shush.
Yeah, another thing that you said just now, RG, so I'll add to that. There's also data that they cannot see in the southern parts, the Southern Cross. Cannot. They were literally looking for it everywhere and they couldn't find it on different parts.
That's a beautiful shot there, guys, right there. That's a beautiful shot. But I hear you. Yep.
So yeah, bro, people, there you have it. For now, I just have that. For sure, I'll have more things next week and more in detail. But this is the thing: to take what you want, and maybe it's the times that it's just, maybe it's the frequency of the Earth that is at this higher vibration that we need to know
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
because
the
it's
truth. Yeah, the
required.
information.
Yeah, maybe it's
This is the
required.
shot
I
I'm
don't know
talking about
why.
here, Vika. If you can tell,
What?
there's a gradual arch all the way across that screen there. If you notice, as the sun's going, so and right there where the light is, that's very defined. It seems to be a height that it's not going past in this shot. But anyway, I'll leave it there. That's my final thought.
So yeah, bro. Yeah, people, it's like so many things more that is happening and it's gonna come out. We're gonna put it here too, right? Slowly, people need to digest this, right? Be open. I'm not saying take your backpacks and just go. Let's go. I'm not saying that. Who knows? First, we have to know what are the possibilities. And I'm saying from very ancient times, ancient cosmologies had been speaking about this. Why is it coming now? Why there were signs before coming this out? Why is it the time it's coming out? Right? It's always important. It's everybody's own uh, choice what you see. It's the same thing as we say, reading between the lines. We have to see sometimes hearing between the words and seeing between the things, right? What might be happening, right? Gleason.
Okay, thank you, Vika. Thank you, brother.
Gleason could just be a prison created for us, same like the globe. That's what it is, right? There's a lot. There was a lot. There is a lot going on here with the sky, with the earth, with this beautiful intelligent design. There's a lot happening out there, and we will get it more slowly. We will get it and show that what are the possibilities of happening. It's mind-blowing. It's unbelievable, right? What this realm is capable of, right? So yeah, people, we are almost, I don't want to make it too long because last time we went on for 4 hours. So
It's
I would
easy to
like to
do
keep
that,
it,
man.
I would like to keep it under 3 hours. We are almost 2:45. So yep, what were you saying, RG?
Yeah, sorry, man, my mute button. I was saying basically, this is oh man, it's such I don't know, it's just an honor to be able to be free with our thoughts and our our words, and they say, your voice or your tongue can heal or kill, right? So I just want to say basically it's an electrical connected system, and they don't want us all connected on the same wavelengths. So I'll drop it there. I don't want to say too much, brother, but much love and thank you to everyone.
I tell you something. The more I understand, the more I discover things, through the flat earth, and somehow the less I feel free, the more I feel like, wow, I was in jail. I didn't even know about it. I felt free before, when I didn't understand nothing. But now that I understand things, it's like, wow, I'm in trouble. Because now, what do I do with this? I have to react. I have to do something with this. Like, wow.
Oh yeah,
knowledge comes with a responsibility. And this is my whole thing, my whole, train of thoughts, to like, what the hell are we going to do now with all this? What can we do now?
We are in a jail, brother. As you say, we might be in a jail, which maybe is 3 or 4,000 or 3 or 4 hour of flying, and you're out of that jail, right? It's absolutely possible.
It's a jail. It's a jail.
I like
It's a
that.
jail.
I like that.
It's a jail. Of course, it's a jail. And I can even, prove it to you if when we'll have time to the original scriptures in the creation. It's written like this. It's written. It's written that when the snake said to the women, and you will be like gods, you'll be like gods, or like the lords, by knowing the good and bad. Actually, when you reversed the letters, that word that says, you will be like gods, in fact is you will be the jailers, akalaim. It's very interesting the way you can investigate in the
Oh, that makes sense. We're self. We are governing ourselves, right? Basically, is what you're saying, and it makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's great. Actually, if you can understand that in between the lines, he's saying that well, if you eat from that tree now, you're gonna become a jailers. You're not gonna be jailed, but you're gonna be the one that are gonna jail people. And it's like it's huge. It's like very deep. But actually, yeah, we are in some kind of a jail, of course. In some kind of a jail, of course we are. We're not free. We believe we are, but we're not.
But, it's an illusion of freedom.
Prisons too.
Illusion, go ahead, Gene.
A lot of different prisons too. Mental prisons, physical
prisons.
Yes,
of course.
Health prisons.
It's all we're all locked in. Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is the key. That is the way out. But,
well, is it the key? Yeah, the key to get out. Now, do we start with our senses, or do we start pushing the opposition? What's y'all's thoughts on that? Just if you don't mind.
I think the first thing is to understand. The first thing is like to start. Everything starts with thinking. First, we have to understand things. We have to know things. We have to realize things, and then when we have enough information to think with, then we can act. I believe we still are, at that stage where we are rediscovering, our world, rediscovering who we are.
Just don't let that limit you. Don't stop. Don't let it limit you.
Yes, well, it's a hard awakening. It's not an easy one, but it's a great one. It's a very nice experience what we're living. We're living something great, something very special. It's
brother, as along
right
we are
on.
going, we are exposing this fakery of the final experiment. Along the way, we are also sharing the truth, what is happening beyond there. There is no 360 sun happening there. That's for sure. Right? Sun is doing crazy things. We shared 4 time lapse. For sure, more things are gonna come, which is further gonna show that not only that the TFE, the whole people that they want us to believe that Antarctica, it is, right? It's totally something else, right?
Of course.
vegetation, fauna, possibilities that we can't even imagine, right? More and more will be coming out soon. All right. So, guys, last thoughts on today's show, and we'll be wrapping it up so we can have some more stuff for the next week. And I'll tell you, yeah, as I said,
I'm gonna eat something, brother. I gotta go. Like you said, last words. Hey, I'm grateful that I'm experiencing this with a group of guys that seem to be very humble at heart and grateful. And I think, like you said in the beginning, to bring it full circle, Avika, is that this heart of this path needs to be you know handled with responsibility, but at the same time, don't fear. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go with you group of guys till we get some results, I guess. I don't, man, God bless you all. Man. Thank you.
all right, thanks, Aji. Sam, last thoughts.
Well, same old, same old. I'm just like, I'm learning. I came here just to learn, to listen to you guys. You're doing an amazing job. What the you guys have been doing is amazing, because I'm not exactly like, I don't have the same mind. I'm not like a scientist. I'm not like I'm an investigator, but more on the human side of things, and not too much on technical things. But it's amazing what you've been doing. Is like fucking amazing. So I'm gathering information. I'm learning. I'm listening, and I'm thinking about what's next, what to do. This is what I'm focused on. That's all. So
Awesome.
keep the good work. Keep the good work.
Oh yeah, exploring together on a journey, right? That's what we are trying to do. Yeah. So whatever we can define in words and whatever evidence we could show, we are trying. But there's so much to this, even like on a spiritual aspect, right? That's just a whole another level of
Yeah.
getting
It's
inside
it's linked.
this, right?
It's linked. Science and spirituality, and it's linked. All that is linked. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's a different
Yes.
sides of the same
True.
thing. It's not.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Vika, I have one question for you though before you go. Just one quick, and just be as honest as you can. I think, or will they try to say the opposite, or whoever is going to say we're wrong? Are they going to try to use Rayleigh scattering and refraction? I think that's there to escape things, and I don't think they can justify it by what's happening here.
Oh yeah, brother. They're always gonna come up with bullshit to cover, right, their lies. So the truth, the deeper you go, the more evidence you get, right? The more it's questioned, the more deeper understanding we have about something, right? In the end, it's only going to help us to understand our intelligent design more deeper. That's for sure. Gene, brother, last thoughts?
Hey guys, yeah, bro, what a great show, man. Awesome videos, bro. Those videos are really super cool. And yeah, I never seen any of them, and so that was just really cool.
Surprise, surprise, right?
Yeah,
Thank you,
right.
Vika.
So
Oh yeah,
thanks,
more is
thanks.
coming. Oh yeah, more is coming. Go ahead, Gene.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to everybody in the chat. It was a good night over there in the chat. Everybody seemed to have some fun. Thanks for showing up, and thanks for hanging out and saying hello. And thanks for everybody on the panel tonight. Wow, what a good panel. Mikey had some super great stuff. Mikey Smith, Horizontally Opposed was his channel, guys. So if you like the
Yeah,
show
right
over
on.
there, yeah,
Same to
that
you,
would be
Gene. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that would be great. I'm gonna go over there and check out all of that stuff this week for sure. So, yeah, guys, I
Hey,
love how I like how the conversation went off a little bit tonight.
yeah,
I love thinking about the possibilities. Yeah, I kind of erased the ice wall circle in my mind. I think there's it could be more seasonal than we think and a lot less ice than we think. And
Yes.
I wonder about the other lands, the possibilities, the frequencies that, like I say plenty of times, man, the abilities our phone has, that we're all in 5 different locations, thousands of miles apart, and there's no delay is pretty fascinating. And I think that we had the ability to communicate that way, and they took our physical ability to travel away, the communication away between us, the animals and the plants, and they disrupted it. And all it was is a matter of switching frequencies or maybe subtracting frequencies, like from the bells and the how we speak,
Good
the
point. Good point.
tones. So this is what I'm looking forward to, which brings me to another part of the conversation where, yeah, if we had the right circumstances and the right people were in charge of the information that's good for us that we used to have, I would love to live for 1,000 years here and go hang out with everybody and have a good time, because I love this place. I love the
Woo-hoo.
everybody,
Yeah.
the animals, the plants, the rocks. I love it all, man.
Wow.
Except for the cold. I hate
Yay. I'm with you, Gene.
you
With you,
know,
brother.
that might be cool, man.
Good shit. Oh yeah, Gene, go ahead.
No, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is. It's great to be here. And Sam, I'm not a
Well
scientist or
said.
all those things either, but we all have our purpose here, bro. And bro, it's good to have you, man. You're a great communicator, dude. You have
Thanks.
great views and ways of thinking and looking at stuff, and
Thanks.
that's what
Thanks.
we
You
need,
too. You
bro.
too. You too.
Right? No,
And
I
that's
think
it's a pleasure to be here
Thank
also
you,
with you
Sam.
to exchange things. It's great. You're valuable people. You are like you have a value. There's so much shit on internet that when I find you guys, it's like I found some fucking diamonds. I have to.
Right.
It's like
Yes,
it's
sir.
man. Same here,
very interesting,
bro.
very interesting, very interesting. Thank God. And by
This
the way, about the wall, you're right. But remember that the wall has two sides. A wall has also another side. So it's possible that there is a wall also, with the ice, but it
I'd be
doesn't
a
matter.
Oh
multi-purpose
yeah,
wall. Yeah.
we will be sharing things that gonna blow our mind about the walls, possible walls too. Guys,
cool.
we're gonna wrap this up
Hey, Vikka,
here.
Can I close with a prayer, brother? When you're finished,
No, go ahead
please.
now, brother.
Well, I mean, are you? If you're good, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm trying to do this more. Okay. So thank you, man. Father, thank you for gathering us here together, man. We are communicating with you the spiritual nature of what's going on with this creation, and Father, just help us, keep guiding us if we don't know it all or aren't seeing your full picture. Father, just keep giving us that information or letting us not be led by temptation, flesh, deception. And Father, if we are living through the great deception right now, I ask that you keep everyone safe, that in the end will come out as truth only. And thank you for the ability to communicate properly without cutting and discouraging, Father. Just keep letting me uplift along with these fine men here. Thank you. In your name, Jesus Christ, amen.
Oh yeah, bro. Awesome. So yeah, bro, there you have it, people. Make sure, as I said, more is coming. See the deception, why the deception about the TFE. It's not only for the flat earthers, but also for the globers. There are many reasons. Could be these elites just want the selected people to go there, and maybe there are possibilities that it's gonna start be opening these doors. But we have to know that we are compartmentalized in our sections and different sections, right? Dividing and rule. So this could just go on for a much more beyond than what we think, right? We believe this is our realm. 8,000 in 8 hours. You can go from north to south and south to east and east to west. That's it. That's our realm. This is it. We are a prison. That's it. Living there. So, all right, guys, this is Vikka signing out. Make sure you guys check out our next week because there is some amazing more stuff from beyond Antarctica coming soon. So thanks, Gene. Thanks, RG. Thanks, Sam. Aloha. And thanks everybody who was in the chat with us today. Love you all, and make sure you guys see us on the next episode of Heliopsychosis podcast. Bye, everyone.
Take care. Take it easy.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Love you guys. See you.